You know. Did I wake up, get your mind right? Real talk, no fluff, no sidelines. We outside, bring the truth to the sunrise. D.A.M.N, yeah, we coming at the right time. Dave Anderson Morning News. Like Hook Media. Morning Media just got dangerous.
Woo! Woo! What a day. Happy Monday to you and yours. Welcome to Dave Anderson Morning News. Of course, I am Dave Anderson, and welcome to the party. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know where you're checking in from. Make sure that you can hear me okay. I just think that needs to be a little bit. We can make it a little brighter. There we go. Let's brighten this thing up. It's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. Let me know where you're checking in from. Let's get it popping. It is that day. Do y'all know what today is? Do you know what today is? Do you know what today is? It is Shill Music Listening Party Day. That's what it is. My album Shill Music will be available absolutely everywhere this Friday. Super excited about it. If you have not gotten your bundle, we've got two bundles for you, the Hindu Hennessy bundle and of course the iPad Cheeks bundle. Let me know where you're checking in from. I see Hampton, Virginia is in the building. I see that. I see OG Hot Rod checking in from New York City in the building. What up? Wichita, Kansas. Teasy, did you get your bundle? I feel like Dr. Umar. Did you get your bundle? Did you get your bundle? Did you get your bundle? Yo, man, let's keep it popping. Shout out to all of my members. You better thank you YouTube member. Also, shout out to everybody who has supported the record. I literally just finished the last tracks this weekend. I'm exhausted. I'm tired, but we are definitely getting there. And there's a lot of goofy activity happening. What up, Art? Says, top of the damn morning, you better know it. You better thank you YouTube member. Yes, the Democrats are definitely crashing out here. Of course, y'all know right now, yeah, like I don't understand how we are in this era right now where folks just think it's just cool to go out here and try to murk the president. How are you just gonna try and murk the president? Like, who does that? But at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, if y'all haven't seen this yet, but this is insane. So who cares about that? Get out of my screen. And who cares about that? Get out of my screen. And let's keep this pushing. All right. So when it comes to this Correspondents' Dinner, investigators are combing through a message sent by the man charging through a security checkpoint and opening fire at the Washington, D.C. Correspondents' Dinner. President Donald Trump and top officials were rushed to safety after gunfire was heard outside of the ballroom at the Washington Hilton. Authorities believe the suspect fired one or two times. Secret Service agents shot at the suspect but did not hit him before he was taken into custody near a staircase at the ballroom. And so he's supposed to be arraigned today. And if you guys have not heard what the president said, he basically said, to Norah O'Donnell, who was talking about everything else, because he didn't mention Trump by name, but they always it's always weird to me how these folks have a manifesto. Like, what's up with the manifesto? They always got a manifesto. I don't even get it. Like, a lot of this stuff to me is just crazy. So I don't really get it, but it's very weird, as my good friend Tatiana would say. I find it weird. But Trump in that interview said, "I'm not a rapist. I didn't grape anybody. Excuse me, not a pedophile. You read that crap from some sick person I got associated with. Stuff has nothing to do with me. Oh, it's totally exonerated." And so it's just mind-boggling to me. I just don't understand. But I feel like in the grand scheme of things, the president has had to deal. I've never seen, maybe Reagan in my lifetime, a president have this many unaliving attempts that we know about. And it could be that there have been presidents who have had more. I don't know. But it could also be the fact that we live in an internet, 6-hour news cycle, social media era. But I would love to know what you guys think about that, because to me, it's wild work. It's wild work. Shout out to the B1 family. What up, Cortez? I see you, fam. Art said, yeah, stage too many agents and Pum Pum's there to not miss, and they were fast as with his face reveal. No controversy over that. So some of y'all are thinking it is staged. Teasy said, yeah, that's weird. I smell a tiny hat. Bruh. I definitely dig that. Now, y'all know that this is an amazing type of situation, and of course, we're going to have the Shill Music listening party. Of course, the entire album is debuting May 1st. But because you're my people, because you're my family, I am going to let you hear it first. But we got other things to discuss before we even get there. FU2 said, good morning, we in here. Well, listen, if you in here and you haven't gotten that bundle, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. But you know what? That Trump thing, man, it just looks weird to me. It really does. I agree wholeheartedly, Brenda Thomas. It's an oddball type situation. I don't get why it's happening, but I do know that it's happening, and it's weird. But again, we are still watching the advent of the sassy apocalypse, and I hate to break this to people, but we're going to have a conversation about some of the sassy behavior that's been taking place. There's a guy, I don't know if you're aware of him. His name is Mysonne, but the cat is not my son. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about Mysonne, and my man Gotham Ghetto Gospel has a lot to say about old boy, because he's taking up for Al Sharpton just like he's taking up for the Zoran. So let's listen in.
Al Sharpton, that's the black activist big homie. That's the big homie. Now look, watch this. The fact that you don't know the difference is actually sad. But let me enlighten you. Gucci Mane has lived his whole life claiming the streets, profiting off the streets, promoting the streets. It's his claim to fame. His fan base is built off the streets. He said he would never tell on anybody. He said this, not me. Therefore, he's not who he say he is. I really don't even care, just pointing out the reality. Gucci being labeled a rap will drastically damage his brand, because his whole brand is built on street culture. Al Sharpton has never been considered street. He's never claimed the streets. His brand was never built off the streets. Calling him a rat has done nothing to his brand. Al Sharpton has never been convicted of a crime. There's absolutely no credible evidence he ever sold drugs. And even if it was, he was a square trying to hustle. LOL. It's like you buying pills from someone who works at the hospital. They aren't street people claiming street. When they get caught, they are going to tell the police civilians commit crimes every day and cooperate. This is not new, beloved. That's why when you compare Gucci, a self-proclaimed street dude who said he'd never tell, to Al Sharpton, who grew up in the church, became a teenage preacher and activist who never claimed anything street, who probably admitted to wearing a wire, has actually been more profitable after cooperating. It's silly. It's actually laughable. But you and these followers are actually oblivious. So keep on using me for engagement, champ. You're welcome. All right, this man. Listen, everything you said about Al Sharpton and all of that shit, about him being never getting locked up for drug, whatever the fuck it was, if he would have went to the feds in the midst of him working for them people and becoming an FBI agent, he would have landed in a spot like Allenwood USP, and they would have seen his paperwork and seen that he was CR7, they would have stabbed, his arm got tired. He would have died. Nobody wouldn't have wanted to hear nothing about that. He went to church and he never knew with nothing, and he never did nothing, and that was his first time hustling, and he got caught, and he decided to become a CR7 and tell on Don King and tell on the mafia because he was scared they was going to kill him. They would have killed him. Unalive. Stabbed him until they fucking tired. You talking about Gucci.
So listen, man, why would anybody, and y'all help me out on this, why would anybody come to the defense of Al Sharpton? Like, we know for a fact that he was a criminal informant. We know that. But the logic of riding for somebody like that, especially when you know what he's done and how harmful it has been to our community, I just don't get it, you know. FU2 said, my son is an idiota. Although he did organize for the 59-year-old lady, the police often in the building next to mine. Listen, nobody's saying a broke clock ain't right twice a day. I just got questions because this is the same dude that was championing for Mamdani. And anytime I pressured him on why he was championing for Mamdani, he couldn't give me a straight up answer. So I'm trying to understand. And I think a lot of these folks are agent provocateurs. I think a lot of these folks just want to have access to white adjacency, whether it is liberal or conservative. I think that it's very interesting to see what's happening with people like him. But it's a lot of shilling going on. And that's why I made the album Shill Music. Art says they want power and to sit down with demons. Only reason people will want to be around him. I'm just saying, good morning, Couture. But a lot of this is shilly. A lot of this is extremely shilly, and I'm not going to act like it's not. I'm going to show you something else that Gotham put up that I absolutely love that you just have to see for yourself. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure this is it. This is my personal favorite. So the candy got caught, became a CI7, wore a wire, told on his own people, Don King, his own people, but became a black activist, and every hood dude says nothing. I did not hear a lie. Why y'all let certain people slide on stuff like that, but y'all will ride on somebody for much, much less? Can somebody explain that logic to me? I'm just curious. I really am. Because to me, it just don't make no sense. But, you know, you say something and you're the bad guy. You say something, you don't get the same type of love and respect. You say something and it is a problem. And I'm trying to figure out why that is. Why are we so quick to shill for nonsensical, you know, BS, you know? And then, listen. FU2 says activism is my son's hustle, nothing more, nothing less. I mean, because let's face it, he wasn't cutting it as an MC. Sorry. I think my son, I didn't mention my son by name, but I have a song that's dedicated to him and his ilk on the album. So if you haven't gotten it yet, I don't know what y'all waiting on. Matter of fact, you know what I should do? You know what I should do? I think during the listening party, I am going to lower the bundle cost by 50% for both bundles. Just because I want to make sure the family can get these bundles. And I didn't even tell you all the bonuses that are in them, but trust me, you are absolutely going to love them. I got digital stuff. I got physical stuff. You're absolutely going to love it. But yeah, no, he is definitely a butter biscuit coon. I'm sorry. I said what I said. Kooky, emotional, weak Negro, K-E-W-N. That's it. Yo, listen, you better tell him. Operation Agent Stepper, I'm on the case. I'm on the case. Y'all already know. The one thing that I am, aside from being Operation Agent Stepper #1, is I am the tether detector. Oh, these tethers are out here tethering. And they are upset at me. And it's okay. You can be mad. I'll be chill too says fear and complacency are a hell of a drugs for our people. Well, they the very brave wherewithal needed, the very bravery wherewithal needed to overcome these things instead used to against those who speak out against it. Listen, don't even get me started. Because trust me, they trying to come for your boy too, but your boy is strong. Your boy ain't gonna let you down. JS Adventure says, serious question. If LeBron is Diddy's bitch, would that make Diddy Bronny's daddy? I don't know. I don't get that deep into that. Yes, the tether detector is on the job. Skin and grin, pause for the crowd. Oh, we're going to get there. We are going to get there. We are going to get there. Here's why I'm so happy you are here now. Can y'all do me a favor? If y'all can do me a favor, I need y'all to put B1 in the chat right now. If you're willing to do me a favor right now, it ain't gonna cost you nothing. I just need you to do me a favor right now. Where my B1 people at? I need B1 in the chat because I need y'all to do me a favor. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. All right, I'm seeing the B runs rolling in this bad boy. All right, I feel like Denzel. All right, okay, all right. So here's what I need y'all to do. All my B1 people, Floyd, where you at? All my B1 people, what I need y'all to do is send this broadcast out to everybody. I need you to send this broadcast out to everybody because we're almost there, and I don't want people to miss out on the record. I really want people to grab the record, you know, and hear, you know, the work we've been putting in over here. Tether mouth. Yo, I have people ask me, hey, Dave, I like the song, but what's a tether mouth? Also, matter of fact, that's what I need to do now while we're sitting here talking. Is there any story that I didn't touch on that you want your boy to touch on? Because y'all know I got some new Chef Marilyn news for y'all. We following this nonsensical BS. This Chef Marilyn BS. Oh, they got about 3 more parts. This is the craziest story I think I've heard all year so far. Truly. And I'm trying to figure out how this has happened. And also, for those of you who have shared it out, let me know. Aroshar Perkins said, talk about South Africa. There's a lot going on in South Africa. Be a little bit more specific. Are we talking about the attacks on foreigners, the fake AI generated stuff? Like, what are we talking about specifically that you want me to cover? Because we can get into it. But while we're doing that, we're going to talk about this Chef Marilyn mess. So let's see here. Let me pull this up for y'all. Let's get rid of that. A mess. All right, so let me get this right here for you. Okay, all right. Listen, y'all already know members get priority and super chats get to the front of the line. So let's get rolling. But what I want to do while we're doing this is I want us to go down the Chef Marilyn road again because there's a lot here. To the mouth. And also, we need more likes. We need more likes. Light up them likes, and the subscribe button is free. We are on our way to 100K, and I can't get there without your support. So please let me know that you shared. Let me know who brought you here. Welcome to the show. Please come on in. We are going to start with part 5 of the Chef Marilyn saga.
Yesterday we had a mediation, and it didn't go well. We're still at the same place that we were, except they changed the locks for a second time, which I don't understand.
So apparently, Chef Marilyn and the lawyers got together for neutral third-party mediation. And I think there were some terms and some conditions during that mediation that Chef Marilyn refused to meet. As a result, I think they locked the doors. I don't know. We're watching this together. Let's keep it going.
Because they gave me a key the day before, and today I came out and they changed the locks again. I just don't know what's going on. I just want all this to be over with, and I want to be back in my place.
Hi everyone, my name's Camila. I'm a friend of Chef Marilyn's. I'm a community advocate. I'm born and raised in Leimert Park in South Central, and I'm her friend and a longtime customer, and I also happen to be an attorney. So I attended the mediation with her as a friend. The mediation was informal. It was a voluntary process. I want to make sure that's very clear. It didn't end with any finality, but I will say what was conceded by Channing and Sierra were that in the deal memo that they drafted up for Chef Marilyn's consideration, in that deal memo, she is characterized as a business partner. not as an employee. In that D.A.M.N memo, she's getting 60% of revenue for the catering.
You know what bothers me? I really hate these ghetto news reports where they're always doing stuff from the street. Got boots in the ground. We didn't do in the ground. We're in the community. How about you go someplace quiet where we can hear you, where we don't have, gang members and sirens and all this other nonsensical BS that's insane. So I'm trying to understand for the life of me. By the way, welcome in for everybody who just got here. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's get them likes up. Hit that notification bell. Let's go. But why do y'all have to make it outside in the street where people can't hear this person? By the way, this particular lawyer works for Ben Crump. Whoop, whoop.
40% of revenue or net profits of the restaurant. She's simply licensing her name and likeness to them. She's not transferring ownership of her name or likeness to them. And so in that D.A.M.N memo, which in and of itself has its own issues, but if we're taking it for face value, in that D.A.M.N memo, she's characterized as a business partner, which begs the question as to why they're treating her like an employee, right? Employees get wages. They don't get 60% of catering net profits. They don't get 40% of restaurant sales. They don't license their name and likeness. Employees don't do that. They just get a paycheck. They just get a wage.
I didn't get 60% of nothing, and I didn't get 40% of nothing. So be clear on that, okay?
Why haven't you filed a lawsuit? Why haven't you gone to legal aid? That's your quote unquote friend who happens to work for Mumbling Crump. But again, don't we have some legal recourse here? Aren't there something here? And again, this is a good question. I'll be chill too. Are these women FBA? I don't know. I do not know their background. I don't know who their people are. We might have to do some digging. I'm going to rely, on the damn people, meaning you, all of my dammers. I need all my dammers to find out if everybody involved is foundational. Oh, I already know that Chef Marilyn is FBA. We're talking about the lawyer and the other lawyers who partnered with her, took her business, however you come down on the side of either of that. And my whole thing is, if y'all don't start showing the paperwork, that's all I'm saying. Nick, what up, bro? Like, why don't these people, I don't understand how you don't understand the importance of the paperwork. That is it for me.
I haven't gotten my catering for the month of March, and I haven't gotten 2 other things that were on that D.A.M.N memo.
Why do we gotta play the music? I'm not getting my stuff copyright struck because y'all don't know how to act. I don't even know what song that is. It's just, listen, I only play my music on this show. The hell y'all think this is? But my whole thing is, the lawyers just said this comment right here. I am Delisha says, so the lawyers weren't lying as I suspected. Miss Marilyn wants to still have 100% control, and sadly, that's the reason why she needs help in the first place. Thank you, because let's just not gloss over the fact that she said that she got in bed with loan sharks, and she's not talking about those 2 lawyers. Let's not just gloss over the fact that she missed payroll not once but twice. Let's not just gloss over the fact that she decided that she wanted to have a breakfast nook, and she's in debt over there. She stretched herself thin because her business acumen, apparently, just from what I can see on the outside looking in all fairness to Chef Marilyn, I have not looked at her books. I am not her business consultant. I am not her business coach. But just having done this for decades, I'm here to tell you, it's giving janky. Seems a little janky. It looks a little jankalicious. I could be wrong, but it seems a little jankalicious. I don't understand. And Art said that's why they do it, so no one can clip up their content. Something you should do, Dave. Listen, man, I don't mind if somebody clips up my content. I mind when they're trying to be disrespectful. I mind when they lie. I mind when they try to attack my family. Like, stuff like that bothers me. But the business acumen is at an all-time low with Chef Marilyn. Nick said, get that woman her plate. Listen. My whole thing is, I think there is some legitimacy to her not showing up when she should have. I think there's some legitimacy to her needing a bankruptcy in order to save her business. And here's why I say that. Can we just go and roll some beautiful bean footage? Can we do that? Y'all like beautiful bean footage, so let's roll some.
Okay, 32 years ago, I started on 42nd and Crenshaw. It was a fuchsia awning called Marilyn's Place. I had never formally worked in a restaurant at all, but I didn't realize until after I'd been working for 6 months that I was fulfilling my mother's dream. And it's really funny how recipes come to me sometimes in my sleep, and I'll come in and make them, and people wonder where'd I get it from, because I've never had any formal training. It's all been a gift from God. And also,
so home cook, home chef. This is from her original GoFundMe. So let's keep rolling.
From her, channeled through her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, over 31 years, I've had my restaurant on Crenshaw. I worked at the Cork. I worked at the Townhouse. I worked at the Pied Piper and the Main Event. I was the main chef. But Cliff Winston and Stevie Wonder dubbed me Chef Marilyn. I used to be on KGLH every Friday morning with the town.
Shout out to the king, Stevie Wonder. Can we just shout out to Stevie Wonder real quick? I just want to shout out to Mr. Stevie Wonder. I just want to help other people of the world. I just want to make some things happen. Yes, I got some honey kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate chip kiss for love. Oh, yeah. Where he at now, though?
House, and Chef Marilyn became my name. And from then, when I opened over here 24 years ago, I just kept the name Chef Marilyn. Well, when we first started, the entire menu was 99 cents. It wasn't the same portions, it was smaller portions, but you could get a pork chop, you could get meatloaf, you could get macaroni and cheese, greens, red beans and rice, everything.
How much for one rib?
For each item was 99 cents. And it really took off. And it's just that the economy has changed, and even the 99-cent store is no longer the 99-cent store, and we're a small mom and papa organization. So I have to move with the times to be able to afford to feed people. But I still have a small 99-cent menu, which I would love to continue.
Again, keep in mind, this was a few years ago.
As long as I'm on the face.
Well, I'm going to fast forward through this because I want to get to the meat and potatoes.
Things are just unheard of. Even just 2 weeks ago, our oil that we cook with, which was $18 for a big 25-gallon, is now $43. I mean, that's unheard of. Everything with gas.
So keep in mind, this was probably, I would say, 6 to 8 years ago. And it's the tears again, it's the help me, so on and so forth. Now, if we get out of this, this is her old GoFundMe. She needed 100K, and this was started. Let me see when this one was started. Let me see when this was. May 22nd, 2024. So 2 years ago, almost to the day, 2 years ago, she needed 100K, and she got 15,000 of that 100K. This was 2 years ago. So I'm not trying to be funny, but can we have a conversation about the fact that 2 years ago, she was crying tears. 2 years ago, she was trying to raise money. 2 years ago, she was still in the same spot financially, and she needed a bailout then. What is happening with your business? What is going on with your business acumen? Could it be that you're overextending yourself? Could it be that you don't have the acumen you think you have? Could it be that you don't want help? I'm smelling some Umar energy. Respectfully, I'm smelling some Umar energy, because you try to help Umar, and Umar will call you all types of YouTubian struggle streamers, and you don't find that suspicious. She is based on what she has put out there. I am forming my opinion based on what she has put out there. And what she has put out there says that she is struggling and has been struggling, now we know, for at least the past 2 years. So that explains the loan sharks. That also explains the bailout. But what it does not explain is how she didn't reach her goal if everybody cared about her so much, if she's such a staple in the community. Now, let's go to the new fundraiser. Let's go to the new fundraiser. This is the new GoFundMe here. You know, we got the hugs. We got all that good stuff. And so that was the first one. This is the new one. Help Chef Marilyn take back what she built. Let's read. For 38 years, Chef Marilyn has been feeding Los Angeles, not just cooking, feeding her community on Crenshaw, feeding people who needed a second chance when no one else would hire them, feeding families, churches, organizations, neighbors who knew they could always count on her. For decades, she has poured into the community. For decades, she's poured into the community. Right? That's what it says. I figured she needed a little mood music with this. For decades, she's poured into this community. Now she needs her community to pour back into her. Earlier this year, at her own fundraiser, Chef Marilyn accepted help to stabilize her restaurant. She trusted that help. Based on those understandings, significant decisions were made, including transitioning her business structure and moving forward in reliance on that support. But has she relied on that support? Anyway, let's keep reading. This is not how things have unfolded. What was intended to be a collaborative business arrangement has not functioned that way in practice. Despite an agreement that included sharing profits and the use of her name and brand, Chef Marilyn has been treated as if she was simply an employee without meaningful control over the business, the very businesses she built. When you bring in partners who are bailing you out and you have a history of not being compliant and you have a history of not handling business effectively, you will probably lose control. That's business ethics 101. As a result, she's been unable to operate on her own terms. She is 71 years old. Now we're hitting the little old lady card. She has been given nearly 4 decades of her life, her labor, and her love to this city, and she is still fighting to reclaim what is hers. Efforts have been made to resolve this. They have not yet resulted in a resolution. Right now, she needs us. The reality many restaurants face, Chef Marilyn's situation did not happen in a vacuum. More than 100 restaurants permanently closed in LA in 2025 alone, driven by a compounding crisis of rising labor costs, inflation, declining tourism, and environmental impacts like wildfires. So now it's like, I'm not the only one that's suffering. Everybody's suffering. Like many small and community-based restaurants, she's also faced significant financial and regulatory pressures during and after COVID. That was 6 years ago, including a state audit that contributed to her current tax burden. A state audit. Did y'all hear what I just heard? Did y'all hear state audits? Did y'all hear state audits? Did you hear state audits? More. Where will the funds go? To restore Chef Marilyn's independence and secure future funds will be used for legal and professional costs. Chef Marilyn has full protected ownership of her name, brand, and future operations. Stabilization and reopening support, providing the financial runway needed to continue operating or rebuild on her own terms. The largest and most urgent barrier is the state tax obligation. Clearing it is essential for her to move forward. This is bigger than one person. This is about legacy. This is about dignity. This is about making sure her elders are not pushed aside from what they built. In our community, we do not let our elders fall. We don't let someone give up 38 years of service and walk away with nothing. Now, keep in mind, she's had several of these fundraisers, and the only people who really stepped up were these 2 lawyers. Not to mention the loan shark she's left out of this description. In our community, we don't let our elders fall, so on and so forth. Every dollar matters, every share matters, every prayer matters. For 38 years, she showed up for Los Angeles. Now Los Angeles has a chance to show up for her. They had that chance 2 years ago, they didn't do it. They had that chance 3 months ago, they didn't do it. Her name is hers, her legacy is hers, not when she signed it away because she was on the verge of bankruptcy. Her name is hers. Her legacy is hers. Her kitchen should be hers. Help Chef Marilyn take it back. Chef Marilyn, queen of downtown, down home, southern goodies. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what say you? What say you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? I need to know where you are on this. I need to understand where you're at on this. I'm trying to understand. That's it. To me, it's crazy. Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Floyd says she needs your bundle. Yes, she does. Floyd, did you get the bundle, Floyd? Have you gotten the bundle? Are you bundling right now? Y'all should be bundling. But to me, this whole situation stinks from the head. It's rotten. You know, the whole Chef Marilyn reality show thing popping. I find that weird as well. But we're not done. We got some more Chef Marilyn footage. We got more Chef Marilyn footage, and I need y'all to get this footage. Yeah, nah. Let's go. Let's get it poppington, shall we? Yeah. This it right here.
Day 4 of the restaurant being closed. Day 3, they give me a key because they changed the locks. Day 5, and they changed the locks again. What was the mediation for? The mediation didn't turn out to be anything.
Will y'all please stop taping stuff outside so we can actually hear what's going on? And how come they have not disclosed the paperwork to the public? Y'all got time to do all these little shoots out on the street. You got time to pull up. You got time to declare that there's going to be a Chef Marilyn reality show because you're trying to be like, you know, respectfully trying to get that tendonism magic because some social media marketer told you that was a good idea. And it's not working very well, but we're going to keep going.
All the locks are changed again.
I'm Pam Norris. I'm the executive director of the Dreamcatcher Foundation, and this lady here has been servicing our community for over 40 years. She has catered all our events for our foster kids, our agencies, and our staff. And we.
Side note, I'm not trying to be funny, but I bet her food is good. Like, just completely unrelated side note, I bet you her food is good. Has anybody had it? I need a ruling. All my LA people, let me know.
Love her.
Thank you.
This is my grandfather, Raphael. He came. I came from Palmdale, Lancaster, to bring him some food, and I came to Chef Marilyn to explode.
Hey, me and Mel, we go back.
I've been coming here for years, and I can't believe Chef Marilyn is closed. I mean, I've been coming here. I brought my kids. My kids is 35 years old, so I'm just shocked and so disappointed. I really am. This is a sad day.
Keep me in your prayer.
Fair use. We're just going, you know, they will play the instrument. I'm not trying to take nobody's instrumentals, but basically it's a bunch of why would they do this to me? I did this.
The mediation, they changed the locks again.
It's a lot more of the same. And I'm trying to, for the life of me, understand why we got time for all these tears, but we ain't got time to get a good legal defense. I don't get it. I don't get it. Floyd said, I'm waiting on the senior citizens discount. I got you, Floyd. I'm about to change up the links once we start the listening party in just a couple of minutes. No, there's paperwork because they said she signed something. She said she signed something. So there's definitely paperwork. I'm just trying to figure out why we haven't seen it yet. That's what it is. Hold on 1 second. Stuff be happening in real time, people. I don't understand. You know, they out there with the signs, you know, justice for Chef Marilyn. Y'all standing on the signs with buckets, but nobody is going to a lawyer. No one has filed a lawsuit. We out here doing buckets like we're doing a teenager car wash for the building fund. Like, come on, man. Can we go beyond this? At what point do we not go beyond this? Like, I'm trying to understand. Nightcast Media says, free Chef Marilyn from the loan sharks, changing the locks because Marilyn giving keys out here like free cheese. Food ain't all that. It's about the same as Doolin's. Did I go there? I need to check that out. That's the part. Thank you, FU2, for saying the ugly part out loud. She can't sue because she got that Frankie Boom Bots money, that Lenny Ciccolone money, that Genovese family money. But let's go. Let's keep going.
Put your back into it. Oh, we're not playing no game. We love you.
They found the lady that did the voiceover for You Can Do It. Put your back into it. That's that. I mean, we are really pulling the top tier celebrities to come save Chef Marilyn. Man, let this restaurant go. Respectfully.
Right now, we finna put our back into it. Make sure she gets.
If she says it one more time, as if that song isn't 30 years old. The song's 30 years old. Now we're about to put it back. That annoys me almost as much as when people start trying to quote Beyonce lyrics in serious situations. All right, black people, we need to get information. Stop. Stop. It's cringy. I need to get it for me. Everybody need to put your back into it.
Get our keys back. We was just here yesterday. Y'all saw us. So thank you, Hood News, and everybody that's supporting us. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? For
We got to hit the Cash App. We got to hit the PayPal.
the banners and the T-shirts. It's not a game.
All right, so Miss Tor, what did you just say?
This is a family emergency.
It's
man.
a family emergency because guess what? We all got mothers. Nope.
Did y'all have mothers in 2024? I submit to the jury. Did y'all have mothers in 2024? Where was the we all have mothers in 2024 when this was the goal? See, no. We're not going to gloss over this. We're not going to act like this isn't important. We're not going to act like this wasn't 2024 and we're now in 2026, almost 2 years to the day. Where was mom and them then? Can somebody math it out and make it make sense to me? Shout out to everybody hitting the super chats. Let's get them in. Appreciate you. You know, my whole thing is, at what point do we start saying, you know what? Yeah. How are we getting there? How are we getting there? Because obviously this ain't how we do it. And then let's keep going. Uh-oh, the new one, just the new one, $853. Everybody got a mama though. All these celebrities in the comments, they sure enough ain't writing checks. All the celebrities who got Big Bank Hank ain't writing the checks. I love how y'all skin and grin and come through, but the best they can do is that you can do it, put your back into it, girl, woman, elder. Why are they outside with the motorcycles and the street ambiance? Oh, whoa, we'd already be inside. Where we are with the tax bill? I mean, make it make sense to me. I'm not saying I know everything. I just want to know, where is it? That's my whole thing. You know, I'm trying to understand. Can somebody help me out here, please? Nick says Chef Marilyn fish fry rescue plates coming soon, because the GoFundMe's don't work. Apparently, the let's get the celebrities involved has not worked. So my question is, what is going to make it happen? What are we going to do in order to make it happen? That is my question. And yes, shout out to the family. FBA Convo telling folks, please like and subscribe. Listen, we need them subscribers up. We're on our way to 100K. Can't get there without you. We need to get the likes up because that helps the algorithm, and it's absolutely FREE. It's one of my favorite content creators says, I need that HBO special. I need y'all to help a brother out. Yeah, no. Yeah. Art said, I had to check my emotion when I had to be a social justice warrior like FU2. I learned not to give a fart because my blood pressure too high for this BS. It really is. That is a good question, Art. Why aren't you a member? Social justice warrior is what a SJW is. All right, I appreciate that. Make sure you remember. Tariq said he gave her 1K off GP. Absolutely. But my whole thing is, why did she, and this ain't got nothing to do with Tariq, this is a completely separate situation. Why hasn't the community come behind her? I'm trying to understand. FBA Convo says, Dave, next time you catch me at karaoke, you got to sing at least one song. Where you at, FBA Convo? You know, I'll pull up. I'll do Tethermouth. Listen, my wife walking around here singing Tethermouth. He said, it's just so damn catchy. Somebody in the comments, because Tethermouth just got released to the public on YouTube. Somebody in the comments said, I thought this was a commercial song. Said, I don't know who's worse, you or Tariq, with blasting these tethers. Listen, the tether detector will not rest until we get all the tethers up out of here. That's it. And when I say get the tethers up out of here, I mean up out of our business. If you're illegal, up out of our country. Oh yeah, KD channel on TikTok Live. Yeah, we can definitely run it because I mean the music's going to be available absolutely everywhere. So I'm going to get back to the rest of this Chef Marilyn thing because this is hilarious to me. It's a family emergency. We'd have been in, we'd have changed locks 3 times on y'all.
Now, because we're trying to be cool and trying to be peaceful and trying to handle it logistically through her.
Where were the logistics when she was in a tax burden? Where was the logistics when she had to get a loan shark? Where were the logistics then? Where were y'all? Like y'all show all this pulling up after the fact, all of this fake Negro outrage, all of this, feigned response and reactionary behavior. Where were y'all when she was in trouble? I don't know, 2 years ago, almost to the day. Help it make sense to me.
We not gonna do that right now, but guarantee you this: nobody gonna be in this place under the name of Chef Marilyn if it ain't Chef Marilyn.
Facts, because that's family. We heard that a family emergency. So,
sir, I'm not saying nothing. Y'all can see for yourself.
if you recognize anybody that you see on this camera and they talking to you,
I don't. Do y'all? I don't. I don't. I really don't. I'm sorry. I don't.
y'all know what that family mean. Y'all know what family mean to us if y'all recognize it.
Family or nothing.
Who are you? This is as frustrating as when you're younger and you pick up a freaky tape and they start talking to you about, yeah, man, on our last one, I've never seen you before. This is the first time buying this particular freaky tape. Yeah, man, we had to leave such and such. And if y'all know, we don't. But apparently y'all want to fill us in on stuff we don't really come here for. But let's keep going.
Family or nothing. We pulling.
Oh God, why y'all still playing a song? And I'm not trying to be funny, but is that from the Roland Martin collection? Do y'all see this ascot right here? Y'all see that? Is that from the bitty bit 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 bitty bitty bit? Yeah, no, I am. I'm trying to understand. Look, what's going on in my comments right now? Who's a tether? Who's tethering? Did the tether detector miss somebody in here tethering? Do we have some tether energy to report? Somebody give me the rundown. Nightcast Media said, don't laugh, but learn. Ain't that what the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said? The lesson here is to know your business, hire a business coach, Dave, and hire a lawyer to help you read and agree the right paperwork. He was watching Cheeks on his iPad. Anyway, we're almost there. That ascot oversized jacket and shirt combination is deadly. But I'm not saying nothing, but that is a Roland-like hairline. I'm just saying. Like at what point do we stop being reactive? That's the only thing that I'm saying. Woo! I can't. Let's keep this going.
It's a family emergency, like they say, and we here because it's an emergency.
So the rest of the family want y'all to pull up too.
Okay, so artists as well as producers and community come out. We do want to do an event for Chef Marilyn. Okay, so Save Chef Marilyn's. It will be a big event. Tell them when we plan on doing it.
Well, we don't know when yet, but we're gonna.
I have a pet peeve of Negroes announcing things before they have any type of infrastructure. And if this is your headliner, you're not going to raise no money. Call Ice Cube if you still got his number. Yeah. We don't have a date yet. But yeah, see what happened was we going to get on it. And so we working on it right now. And then
gonna try to do it in Leimert Park because that's the hub of everything. Chef Marilyn told us earlier she was over there. She practically grew up in Leimert Park. We from Leimert Park. We represent Leimert Park. So we on our Crenshaw district. We on our Adams district. We on Leimert Park, Jefferson Park. We're not playing no games. So all the artists that want to do something, come down and hit any of us up, and you're gonna be on the stage with us.
Why Why? Why? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Why? Why? You just hit us up and you gonna be on the stage with, oh, what's the beauty? I don't know you, bro. I'm be on the stage with you. Who's you? Nobody is drawing a crowd. Listen, it don't make no sense. FBA Con will talk to him. We 30 likes down in this stream. Like the live. We are giving you high quality family entertainment for the family. What is wrong with it? So, yeah, no. Yeah. Now I will agree. I don't know what's going on. There seems to be some tether suspicion in the chat, but FBA Convo said that listen, the real foundational Black American has no problem saying where their family's from. Yo, listen, we gotta have a conversation. Appreciate it. Much love. I need the likes. We need the super chats. We don't get there without your help. This is independently owned and operated. So y'all know that the mainstream is really trying every trick in the book to get at me. Any little thing. So I definitely need your help and your support, man. Like I put this album together for you because you guys asked for it, but we're almost done with this nonsense. You gonna be on the stage with us?
Yeah.
She said, "Yep." Now let's bring in the babies.
On the weekends, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, mac and cheese, and then put a chile relleno on top. Sushi spot.
Okay.
You got the Mexican food.
Uh-huh.
Normally, oh damn, they took a picture down. Normally they would have Miss Marilyn stuff right here.
Why isn't her stuff there? Could it be we got some money issues? Somebody got to talk to me. Somebody got to tell me something. Tank Aaron in the comments on Instagram said, Auntie, I love your food, but it's time to take off the chef hat and get a lawyer. I concur.
So anyways, you could get like the soul food, right? Candy jams, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, gumbo. Anyways, I would take that shit and mix it with the Mexican food, right? Yeah. You got the picture of her? See, so normally you'll see Miss Marilyn's here on the weekend.
Yeah, and normally she comes and drops it.
And I love.
Did he say he take the soul food and mix it with the Mexican food? Is that what he said? Hey, wey. Un momento, por favor. Respectamente. Yo soy D.A.M.N y Business Bully y vaya con Dios. Desde de bordo, yo quiero Taco Bell. Dale tu cuerpo la alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo la espada la alegría, Cusabena. Hey, Macarena. And nobody asked you. Bruh.
Mixing the Mexican food with the soul food. One of the only places you could do this shit at.
There they go, centering themselves in some foundational Black American stuff.
What's up? It's your girl, Miss Toy.
Yeah, no, nobody. Just, I'm not trying to be funny, but if I had to still talk about the things I was doing 30 years ago, bruh, insane. Yo, Cold Crush, what up, bro? Did you get your bundo? That's that. Art said, I'm no distraction, man. TZ, I add to the show. Who came up with Curry in the Bando? Talk your talk, Art. Talk your talk respectfully. He did come up with Curry in the Bando. That was the last song I recorded. And when I tell you, I worked so hard on Curry in the Bando, it's not even funny. Like the artwork, everything else. But like, let's keep it peaceful amongst the foundational Black American family up in here. All right. We need love. We need love. Yes, Curry in the Bando, right? And yeah, no, it's definitely he did come up with the title of the album too. No. Listen, not gonna hold Art on that. Listen, facts are facts. Hero for Hire said, bro, my son, a quote, street religious prison activist. Let it sink in. I see, nonsense just don't work for me. Listen, certified salute. So, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to go send this out to 10 people. I need some super chats popping. Yeah, I mean, we got to get that popping. it is that time, and I am very, very, very excited when it comes to wait, hold on, listen. Crew Reality said, Dave, I got Rolly twerking on the golf course. First of all, nobody wants Rolly twerking on the golf course, but for the sake of journalism, yeah, you can go ahead and send that over. Yeah. Like that's just what that is. But yeah, no, I honestly think that my son is getting something for his championing of causes that don't benefit foundational Black Americans. Is my son a foundational Black American? Where is his people from? I don't know. Where my puppy in there going off. I don't know why. He identifies as Black American, but is he a foundational Black American? Because that's always questionable. Because he is yeah, no. And when people start talking about I stand for Black immigrants, so on and so forth, again, immigrants, yes. Illegals, absolutely not. I just don't I don't know. To me, that's a thing. Yeah, so what I want to do right now is we are going to start off the listening party, but I need y'all to chat better. I need y'all to get these likes up. I need them super chats popping. Where we at? Because yeah, we already know. Shout out to the Pookie and Ray Ray show. My son is a leftist grifter. We do know this, yes, because apparently grifting pays. I need to grift because the money these grifters are making. Yes. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. Just I'm not going to give you the whole track list. I'm going to run down the track listing, but I will tell you, Tethermouth is the first song on the album. The last song on the album I close with is Curry and the Bando. I'm only stepping up for Black Americans. That's where I am with it. Real rap. What the hell? Why would it do that? What the hell? But yeah, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Remember, his homegirl had a Cadillac. Talking about Tamika Mallory. Tamika Mallory has agreed to come on the show. Super excited to talk to the sister. Super excited to talk to the sister. We're going to have a phenomenal conversation, and we're going to get some answers. We are going to ask some questions. I'm very, very excited about that. And so I definitely need y'all to support. Today is the listening party. Have you shared this out? Have y'all shared this out? I have been live Del Monte Green for about 58 minutes now. Oh, I know a lot of people aren't fans of Tamika, but my whole thing is the only way to get the answers is to not go to the horse's behind. We need to go to the horse's mouth. So that's just where I am with that. Definitely want to have the conversation, because I think the only way we get there is to have them answer the questions and see what we can do in order to get those answers. So I am excited, and I will tell you this. Here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to play the songs, right? The more super chats we get, the more likes we get, the more memberships we get, the longer I'm gonna play the songs. I want your feedback for every song. I don't expect everybody to love every song. I love every song because I'm an artist, but like an artist, I need y'all to keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my ish. So having said that, no, we're not going to start with that. No, we're not starting with that. This is what we're going to start with. So let me get this popping. I am Del Monte said I'm gonna yeah, no, I think the Tamika Mallory and Dave Anderson conversation is going to go hard. I don't even care about virality. I care about clarity. That's what I want. I want I want clarity, because I don't want to hear what somebody else has to say about you. I want to hear what you have to say about you, because that's the only way we get to it. We got to start having very uncomfortable conversations, as my wife would say. And so I think having, so we put it out. We talked to her people. She has agreed to come on the show. We're just waiting for a date. No pressure, but I would like her to pop in, So yes, today, listen, Couture. Yes, we definitely have a listening party, the listening party. I'm extremely excited. Today is going to be a phenomenal day. I have been working so hard on this record for y'all. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I have been working very hard on this record, because I want to give you something that you'd be proud of, something that you'd be happy to say that you supported, something that you'd be happy to buy. And I think I've delivered. This is a multi-genre bending record, and I wanted to stretch myself artistically. So yeah, I'm with you on that. So let's go ahead. I will always appreciate your super chats. I always appreciate you considering becoming a member, because you get a lot of this stuff first. And I'm going to play for the songs I've got videos for. I'm going to play that. For those that I do have the artwork for you. If you get either bundle, you're going to get all of the digital artwork. EDC said, checking in, about to head to Houston for work. Dave, you one of the best. This is going to keep me going, man. That means the world to me. I don't do this for me. I do this show for you guys. It has meant the world to me. And yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to talk about that, because that's insane. Good. What gave it away? All right, it's time, people. So this is the listening party for my new album, Shill Music, and we are going to start with the very first song, which of course is Tethermouth. And so here we go.
You can see it from a mile, but you can hear it up close. Yeah. Walk in the room with the borrowed sauce. Smile too hard like you paid the cost. Try where the rhythm can't wear the soul. Copy the dance, but you missed the code. Too polished up, too eager, too quick. Everything loud, but the vibe don't stick. You say we the same, I cock my head. One little sentence and it all gets said. You love the slang and you love the look. Try write your name in somebody's book, but style ain't blood and game ain't bought. Truth gets loud when your mouth get caught. You can dust that thing up all night. You can rehearse that grin just right, but the masks fall down when the words come out. That's when everybody turn and shout. Tell them out. You can hear it when you talk it out. Tell them out. Whole vibe switch from the truth.
Where the super chats?
Grin, pose for the crowd. Try blending in, but you stand right out. Tell them out. Ain't gotta say much, we can hear it now. We can hear it now. We can hear it now. One word in, no shadow of doubt. Everybody know that. Tell them out. Yeah. Front row face with a backstage nerve. Want all the love, never did the work. Catch every move, mimic every flex, but something feel off when you try connect. Laugh too fast when the camera near. Turn brand new when the room get real. Practice the bounce, rehearse the lean, but truth got teeth and they cut too clean. Want the shine, but not the way. Want the play, but not the grace. Want same when the beat go round to one more word. Make the
What's
whole
up,
thing down.
Thank you for the super chat.
You can really make it look complete, but the second that you open wide, the whole room know what you can't hide. Tell them out. You can hear it when you talk it out. Tell them out. Whole vibe switch when the truth come out. Skin and grin, pose for the crowd. Try blending, but you stand right out. Tell them out. Ain't gotta say much, we can can hear it now. I don't hate, I just keep game. Every costume got a loose frame. You can borrow the walk and the slang, but you can't fake where the heartbeat hang. No lie, truth don't need no spotlight. You show up right on time. One phrase, one sound, one slip, then the whole room catch that vibe real quick. What gave it away? Tell them all. Whoa, what gave it away? Tell them all. Big smile, small doubt, then you're talking. We sort it out. Tell them all, tell them all. You can hear it when you talk it out. Tell them all, tell them all. The whole vibe switch when the truth come out. Skin and grin, pose for the crowd. Try blending, but you stand right out. Tell them all, tell them all. Ain't gotta say much, we can hear it now. Oh, we can hear it now. No lie, no doubt. Tell everybody. Tell them all. Tell them all. Yeah, yeah. Hey.
All right. Listen, I want the verdict. I want the verdict. I want to know. Skin and grin, pose for the crowd, try blending, but you stand right out. Yo, FU2, $5 super chat for the lyrics. Appreciate that. Omega Main, $5 said, good work, family. Appreciate that. A Jones said, for the bops with the $20 super chat. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Let me see here. Yeah, no, I need y'all to talk to me in the comments. At work. Came across live. Music fire. Thank you so much. Art says, hold up, Dave. You might need to change the album to that Shill music of 2026. You might be hitting us with different sounds and genres like a 2000s mega mix. Oh, no, this is just Shill music volume 1. I got more bars. We got bars. Hashtag trending right now in the chat. Hashtag bars. And I saw some comments that I definitely want to address. Joe Button voice coach says, wait, Dave, you can sing skin and grin, pause for the crowd, try blending, but you stand right out. Yeah, no, me. Yeah, a lot of y'all don't know. I used to sing backgrounds. I've had record deals, worked with Teddy Pendergrass, Gerald Levert. Yeah, man, I've been singing since I was a kid. I just don't do it all the time. We got more super chats. Let's get it popping. Teasy with the $9.99 super chat said, tear the mouth. Stop cosplaying FBA. Listen, any genre they can do, we can do better because we did it first. I am the rage of this. We did it first. Yeah, I mean, Coach Couture Leotard says, definitely a great song to point them out. Absolutely, because they can't help it. It's infectious. When I tell you, like a lot of the young people I mentor, they was like, yo, I didn't know your pen was like that. I didn't know your voice was like that. No. It's like that. But let's keep going because I want to make sure I don't miss those I don't miss these comments because I want the feedback. Yes, indeed. Chelsea Green with the fire hearts. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Crew said African Dave. Is that David FBA? I don't know if he is or not, but whatever he is, he crazy. Spud McKenzie said, boy, you a fool. Oh, I haven't gotten to the foolery yet. I have not gotten to the foolery yet. This is a listening party. That's why we're taking this whole hour to listen to the record. Yo, if Drewski signed me, I would know what to do, but I signed myself. But if Drewski, listen, I would love to do a record with Drewski. I really would. I think Drewski is dope. I really do. I think he's hilarious. A lot of fire. It's a lot of fire in the chat right now. Nordine with the fire. Appreciate that. Omega Main says, I love it. I appreciate that, family. I really appreciate that. Aaron says, Grand Rising, peace to the gods and the goddesses. Yeah, Brother Dave, you did a great job. Video impressive. Listen, I code. It's what we do. We got super chats rolling in fast and furious, and so I want to make sure we get them out there. Yeah, no, thank you so much, Joe Buttons, voice coach. I appreciate that with the $5 super chat saying, all right, Dave is full of surprises, y'all. I am what Tariq Nasheed would call an urban renaissance man. I am phenomenal at a lot of things. Rita Chapman said, I've been singing this song all weekend. I love it, Dave. This is a hit. Listen, please, if this is your favorite song, that's why I started the album out with this song, because it's that important. The second song on the track listing is a favorite of yours, I'm sure. But before I play it, I want you to see the artwork for the single. So let me see if I can upload the artwork for the single for this for you guys real quick, because that in and of itself is important, because the visuals say it all. The visuals say it all, people. This is the Hindu Hennessy artwork. I'm not saying I'm in the bathtub with the greens. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, like, yeah, no, yeah, this is all I'm saying to you. Just where we at, people. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted y'all to make sure y'all saw that. Art says soon come out with that debate battle rap. My money on Mika. Yo, you bugging. He said, yo, I watched FU2 say, yo, I watched Drewski yesterday. And I had no idea how funny he is. His YouTube channel is funny content. Yo, he is brilliant. Nightcast said the video is dope. And what y'all don't catch, and I want y'all to pay attention, for those of you who are members, you've already had this video for about a week now. So if you become a member, you get this stuff earlier. But there is so much symbolism. What you think are glitches are not glitches. The light on people's faces, the way that they change, looking in a mirror, seeing me on the other side of the mirror, but it's not quite right. You know, versions of me singing my song, my shoes being all that's left while people are taking my energy and my essence. There's a lot of Easter eggs in all of these videos. Even like when I do the cartoon ones with the pictures and stuff up, there's a lot of Easter eggs. There's Easter eggs even in the artwork. And so when you get the bundle, you'll also get the artwork. So I want to make sure that you guys were aware of that. Yeah. So get it, Brother Dave, make an album and anthology. Oh no, the album is dropping everywhere on all social media platforms, on all music platforms. So if y'all got a Tether Mouth dance contest, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to go out, because I mean, when it happens, that's Friday. Curry and the Bando is currently available on all streaming platforms except for Apple Music, because we had some lyric issues because they thought something was something and it wasn't. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But Aaron said, Jack and master of them all. I tell people all the time, I'm not a jack of all trades. I'm the ace of trades. I'm the ace of trades. But yeah, man, I definitely am glad that y'all dig it. But y'all know what time it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hindu Hennessy time.
Doll in the trunk, spinning the speech. Power in the cup, let's go. Hindu Hennessy, sipping fake legacy. Bathtub green juice, drunk on celebrity. Hindu Hennessy, talking like a deputy. Boss man sleeps, so she running all the energy. Hindu Hennessy, cackle like it's witchery. 107 days, still lost in the misery. Hindu Hennessy, campaign full of trickery. Still got cooked by the orange man publicly. Hindu Hennessy, Hindu Hennessy. Bathtub greens in the cup, call it history. Hindu Hennessy, Hindu Hennessy. Everybody in the room know it's foolish. She came in polished with a teleprompter glow. Big stage smile, but the message moves slow. Boss in the back looking half dead low, so she grabbed the wheel like, I guess I run the show. Airhead act, but the knives came out clean. Played dumb in public, whole machine run mean. Every fake laugh hit sharp through the screen like 100 brunch hosted by a campaign fiend. Has slogans, has scripts, has celebrity hugs. Had consultants making PowerPoints, drinking from mugs. Had auntie energy mixed with elite club shrugs. Still couldn't turn applause into actual love. She was drunk on the room, drunk on the lights, drunk on the poles that were lying at night, drunk on that bathtub collard green Sprite, calling it Hennessy just to make it sound right. Hindu Hennessy, sipping fake legacy. Bathtub green juice, drunk on celebrity. Hindu Hennessy, talking like a deputy. Boss man sleeps, so she running all the energy. Hindu Hennessy, got cackle like it's witchery. 107 days, still lost in the misery. Hindu Hennessy. Campaign full of trickery, still got cooked by the orange man. 107 days to discover the plan, still walked on stage like y'all know who I am. Whole roll out, shaky, all vibes, no grams, no weight in the words, just jazz, hands and glam. Every interview sounded focus group built, every answer came wrapped in consultant silk. Every hardball question got tap dance quick, then that laugh flew out like a broomstick skit. She wanted the crown, wanted cameras, wanted praise, wanted history, overnight microwave fame, wanted voters to ignore that the map looked strange, wanted magic from slogans that all fell sprayed. Now she's still in the mirror like, how'd I lose? Girl, maybe folks got tired of the costume juice, maybe fake conviction got a strange perfume, maybe orange beats, aqua when the room says boo. No hit, bass knock, smile wide, brain fog, hands wave, head nod. Whole campaign ran on pretty stage drive. No hit, bass knock, laugh loud, gridlock, boss sleep, sheep plot. Still went down when the red lights pop. Hindu Hennessy, sipping fake legacy. Backed up green juice, drunk on celebrity. Hindu Hennessy, talking like a deputy. Boss man sleeps, so she running all the energy. Hindu Hennessy, cackle like it's witchery. 107 days, still lost in the misery. Hindu Hennessy, campaign full of trickery, still got cooked by the orange man publicly. Hindu Hennessy, cup full of vanity, gold in the air and collapse in the strategy. Hindu Hennessy, whole thing fantasy. Trap pundit gospel with Bollywood blasphemy.
Yes, indeed. That is Hindu Hennessy. If you had never heard it, there it is. Oh, that's a good suggestion. Put Meek on the remix when you do it. Working on it, man. It's just a matter of scheduling, recording, all that kind of good stuff, and making it make sense. But yeah, no, Meek is actually working on her own music. Like I heard some of her country album yesterday. It's that and the third. Oh. There's always one. My brother's brother says, stick with your J-Dog. Stick with these nuts. Quite frankly, why are you here? Thank you for helping my algorithm. You ain't got to buy the record. Nobody tripping on you, like truly. But thanks for being here and contributing to making sure that I'm making money. And that is definitely the best way to go. I absolutely love that for you. Thank you so much. Let's keep going. So the next song we got, let me see, how did I make sure I got the right oh, did I not put that here? Hold on. I thought I put that there. Ooh, I'm messing up, y'all. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second, because we gotta fix something real quick. Oh, see if this is the right one. I think this is the right, yeah, this is the right one. Okay, cool. Give me 1 second. Let's get this popping. So this song I'm about to play now is extremely important to me. It's one of my favorites. I spent a lot of time on it because there's a lot of people talking about how Black people should be moving. And the song is called $1 Million View. And I wrote it because a lot of people always trying to tell us what we should be doing. And they don't really have a clue as to what it takes for us to get there. And so the first thing I want to do is make sure I'm not missing nothing. Yeah, so yeah. No, I think I think I think the remix is going to be crazy. I'm definitely excited about that, and I'm just going to release it as a single. So listen, Meek is definitely something. It would be dope. I'm trying to see what's happening out here, so that's just what it is. So anywho and anyhow. He said, hold up, Dave, you didn't make us temporary A&R. Nah, listen. So this particular song, like I said, is absolutely dope. It's one of my personal favorites. It's called $1 Million View. And I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I drop the track so that y'all can hear it. And keep the comments and the super chats coming, because I want to make sure that we're getting all that good stuff up there. All right. And I didn't put this one up on YouTube because I'm not trying to put my whole album up there, especially, you know, when the album hasn't dropped yet. This is a listening party exclusive for y'all. So here we go.
Funny how everybody got marching orders for the hood. From somewhere with a gate, a code, and a security booth. Ain't that convenient? Don't tell the block what the block should do. From $1 million view, don't sell me hope from a velvet room. When the same old lies still bloom. You're safe in the hills, we stuck in the pain. You on the mic, we stuck in the rain. Don't preach that unity line like it's new. When the hood's still starving right under you. You're in the studio, talking like a voice of the street. But your life don't sound like the life we meet. You got walls and gates and a manicured lawn. While the schools in the hood keep shutting down and gone. You tell folks vote like salvation is blue. Like one more election gon' suddenly do. What decades of speeches failed to repair. Meanwhile ain't no fresh food anywhere near there. Mama still rationing snacks for the week. Grandma on the bus with the pain in her feet. Young boys learning lost before algebra class. And the block got promises, nothing that lasts. You call it unity, I call it routine. Same old sermon in the cleaner machine. Same old guilt if we question the game. Same old silence when nothing gets changed. What the block sure do. From $1 million view. Don't sell me out from a velvet room. When the same old lies still bloom. You're safe in the heat. We stuck in the pain. Yeah. You on the mic. You stuck in the rain. Don't preach that unity line like you knew. When the hood's still starving right on you. Where the unity at? When the schools got boarded. Where the unity at? When the block gets shorted. Where the unity at? When the jobs are dipped, where the unity at? When the rent all spiked, where the unity at? When the stores are left, where the unity at? When the shelves got thin, where the unity at? When the kids need more than another rich man saying trust the system again. You can't podcast pain and the policy wins. Can't shame poor folks for the state they in. Can't call it love when the results look dead and the people need structure, not speeches instead. I'm mad that you made it go live your life. I'm mad that you talk like your view still mine. Like comfort and color in every take. Like distance don't matter when the poor can't break. Unity ain't a slogan. Unity ain't a vote. Unity is a school that stays open. And food in the zip code. Unity ain't a hashtag. Unity ain't a panel. Unity is power. Built local, not propaganda. In a channel. Don't tell the block what the block should do. From $1 million view. Don't sell me dreams from a padded room. When the hood's still paying the dues. You safe in the hills. You carrying strength. You on the mic. You carrying pain. Don't act like loyalty's all we need. When the block needs power, not another speech, yeah. If you really love the people, build something. Don't just broadcast at them. Yeah.
All right, people. I need to know what y'all think. I need the feedback. I need the back of the feed. Let me know what y'all think, guys. I'm trying to figure it out. Let me know how y'all feeling. What y'all think? Give me the feedback. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, nah. Well, get the up. Simon says, throw your hands in the sky. Listen. Absolutely. So here we go. So let me help my my brother's brother out. Let me get him up out of here. That's how we handle that. Like, I'm not going back and forth with folks. Just not doing it. You know what I'm saying? So all right, so yeah, I like this one, David. It reminds me of that conscious crack music we missing. That's what I'm trying to get on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very hard for people to put themselves in that place. You know what I'm saying? But what we won't tolerate is nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep this moving. Jawan says, fire. Phenomenal. Appreciate you, Cultural Leotards. Appreciate you, Rich John. Really, really appreciate you. Aaron in my DJ Khaled voice said, another one. TZ said, Dave Raining hits. Listen, please go out and support. But I got something for y'all. I'm trying to put it up now. Let's see here. Okay. So what I've done is, matter of fact, I wonder if I could do that. I wonder. No, see, I messed up, so I gotta fix that. So let me do this way. My bad, y'all, but I'm glad y'all really like it. A Jones says 3 for 3 so far. Okay, I'll take that. You know, I don't want this the thing. Now, I got this one, y'all might not get. And the reason y'all might not get is y'all don't have the context. So let me give y'all the context really quickly. Because if you don't hear the context, it's going to sound absolutely insane. You're not going to get what I'm saying or why I'm chanting like this, because it's just going to sound like a weird number. I'm just shouting out. So let me go ahead and give y'all this. Hold on one second, and then we're going to go here. Oh, can we skip the commercial? Well, we're just going to not we're not giving no commercials, no runtime unless they're cutting a check. But in the meantime, in between time, let's say we got this one, get the rest of these comments. Forrest Smith says, I like it already after hearing a quarter of it, and I don't prefer new rap. I'm more old school rap. You got something serious. I'm almost 50 years old. I can't do new rap. I just can't. Aaron says, we definitely need to bring back the, yes, indeed. That's what I'm talking about. Chef Ant said, bro, I just threw my shoe at you while bopping with tears in my eyes. Banger. Damn, got to duck shoes like I'm George W. Bush. But I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Cold Crush. Did I just get, is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Did I get 5 mics from Cold Crush? Did I just get 5 mics? Listen, I love that. Shout out to more of my YouTube members. Tyrone Rose says South Carolina is on board. I appreciate that. Rich John said the song speaks volumes in multiple ways. Like that was the goal for me, because I'm tired of rich millionaires from behind their ivory towers and their gated communities and their velvet radio stations telling us what it looks like, and we're out here every day trying to figure things out. Like, nah. Like, you're not out in the hood. I said this when I was doing the Live with Carisha show. I said, anybody here get the D.L. Hughley scholarship? Did anybody get the D.L. Hughley real estate seed money grant? Because it doesn't exist. But you're sitting there on your high horse talking greasy to people. Like, come on, man, stop playing with me. Power Players Magazine, much love. Appreciate you, family. So yeah, let's see if we got it here. Okay, it looks like we got it now. So we're gonna go ahead and get this popping here. Oh. Listen to this BS this man say. Okay, let's keep going. Hold on, wait, y'all, my bad. I gotta put this up. Here we go.
And and I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. I'm a 960 SAT guy. and I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech, because I cannot read a speech. Maybe the wrong business to be in. My dyslexia, I haven't overcome dyslexia. I'm living with it.
I mean, so am
I was the
I.
guy in the back of the classroom and my head down, just praying the teacher didn't call on me. I went through, I think I lost count of how many schools I had to go to. And, I'll never forget. I'll never, ever forget. My mom's choice was never to label me. She just had to struggle with me. And I walked in, I'll never forget this. It was probably 8th or 9th grade, walking home, got home early. My mom was always working. So, you know, I'm cooking, literally lived on Stouffer's lasagna, macaroni and cheese. I got finished, 2 pots of macaroni and cheese and got bored. And I went upstairs and there was a file cabinet open and it said Gavin. In fact, she had a weird name, Gavinsky. That's like my nickname.
Gavinsky,
and I opened it up, and it was
really
all
relating
of
here.
These reports from the doctors. And I never realized I was going after school 3 days a week. I didn't know what for. And it was all around. It was the lisp and the reading, the B's and the R's were backwards, spelling which, W-I-C-H, or, the whole. And I'm like, what is this? And that's when I learned I had, quote unquote, dyslexia. My mom was furious because she didn't want that to limit me. She didn't want that to be an excuse. But it was freeing because I never understood why it was so easy for my sister and why I was struggling. But I also never, and this is the long-winded point, I also never knew how much she was struggling trying to raise me.
So Gavin Newsom said, I'm not trying to impress you, but I want to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm a 960 SAT guy. And so that's why I have this particular, that's what they do. They think black people are stupid. So that's why I have this song, and the song is called 960. And that's why I created this song, because Gavin Newsom decided he wanted to let us know that that's how he sees us, as people who are what's the word I'm looking for here? People who are less than intellectually. I'm just like you. Wait, what? That's right up there with Joe Biden saying poor kids can learn just as well as white kids, as if the majority of the poor in this country aren't white. But here's a song.
960. We heard you. Fake humble. Nah. 960. You came talking like we needed that low. 960. Fake humble in the room, now the mask gon' show. 960. You ain't one of us just cause you talking slow. 960. Don't play dumb for the votes, we can see the show. Yeah. Pulled up smooth with the campaign grin. Talk real light, tried to blend right in. Said you just like us, now the room got cold, cause the whole little play felt tired and old. You don't bond with us by sounding less. That ain't love, that's polished disrespect. Tried to play average just to make us feel seen. Whole thing felt fake, whole thing felt mean. You thought low talk made you relatable. Nah, it just made the message inflatable. Big smile, small words, polished little script. Then acted surprised when the whole thing slipped. This ain't left, this ain't right, this is what it is. Don't talk down and ask for the crib. Don't fake struggle just to harvest trust. That line wasn't smart and it wasn't us. You can't play small, then stand up tall. You can't talk low, then want it all. You can't wear pain like it's a coat. Then ask for love, then ask for votes. 960, 960. You came talking like we needed that low. 960, 960. Fake humble in the room, now the mask gon' show. 960. You ain't one of us just cause you talking slow. 960. Don't play dumb for the votes, we can see the show. Don't talk low to me. Don't fake broke with me. Don't campaign close to me. Then act like you know me. Don't play small for me. Don't wear scars for me. You can't borrow pain for free. Then act like that's harmony. You came talking like we needed that low. 960. Fake humble in the room, now the mask gon' show. 960. You ain't one of us just cause you talking slow. 960. Don't play dumb for the votes, we can see the show. Fake humble, we don't do that. Talk slick, yeah, we peep that. 960. Let it bring back, whole crowd up, make them sing that.
Yeah, that's it right there, y'all. 960.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 960 right there. That's my tribute to Goofy Gavin, aka Mayonnaise McConaughey. You know, so yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. And shout out, I saw we got some super chats. I want to make sure. Philip Sadiq right there with the $10 super chat said bars. Listen, we out here working. We are not playing any games out here. You know what I'm saying? All right, so keep your mix and master presets. Don't lose them. Oh no, look, bro. The beauty of being a sound engineer for 3 decades is, you know, coming in hard body. He said Dave killing them with a new lane hidden history hop. That's crazy. I was just calling it you know, I was calling it trap punditry, but I hidden history hop, why not? I'm here. I'm doing what I can, man. I'm so happy that you guys really like it. Oh, crew, you an engineer too? Let me find out. Yeah, man. A lot of people don't understand how hard it is, but I'm thrilled that y'all like it. Make sure you guys share this. Of course, y'all know Shill Music is debuting May 1st, and you know there's still a lot more tracks to cover. Let's see. So this next one, right? And I've been on this for years because I am a huge fan of education, and not education from the place of you got to get a degree. I think welders are educated. I think plumbers are educated. I think master barbers are educated. Mechanics, like all these people make the world go round, and all of them don't necessarily have to get a college degree. But I am a big fan of education, especially with our Black boys. I started an initiative back in 2017 called Black Boys Win. And we created experiences for people young Black boys who wanted to try different things and move in different circles and so on and so forth. So that's been you know, amazing. But what I don't like is, you know, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's let me see something here. Forrest Smith says you can't read a speech. We know you ain't or can't read a reparations bill or anti-Black crime bill either. Letters just float around with no comprehension, Gavin. Listen, as a dyslexic, it happens. But this next song, I want to play. So let me ask y'all. Do you want the entire song and then the video, or do you want the short video and then the entire song? That's the question. Do you want the entire song and then the video, or do you want the short video and the entire song? I'll leave it to y'all. Song then video, or video then song. Y'all tell me which one you want. And that's what we'll do. Okay, Art said vid then song. All right. DJ HC says songs are on point, sir. Salute. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Engineers are English majors, even with our impediments. Listen, we still smarter and more capable. Y'all keep saying video. Oh, and you're left-handed. Crew said I'm left-handed too. Damn. My oldest daughter is left-handed. I don't know how she do it. My Uncle Jimmy, who taught at MIT, he was left-handed. God rest his soul. It's hard body. So let me go ahead and pull up the video. And I'm pretty sure y'all can figure out the name of the song. Here we go.
Just one question.
Where's the school?
Where's the school?
Where's the school?
Yeah.
Where's the school?
That's all I'm asking. Years done passed, still no classes.
Where's the school?
Quit the talking. If it's for the boys, why the doors ain't open?
Where's the school?
You don't find that suspicious? All these promises, still no pots, no dishes.
Where's the school?
We want the proof, not another speech. You had the vision, the crowd, the love, the platform. You had the donors lined up with belief in the reform. You had the language, the passion, the righteous rage. But black folks still been stuck on the same damn page every year. New reason, new timeline, new angle, new interview, new speech. Same story get mangled new. We almost there. New inspection, new spin. But over a decade later, where the school you said you built?
That's the yeah, that's the that's the short video. That's the short video right there. I don't know if yeah, that's that is the short video of you know, the song. Of course, we know the song is called Where's the School. I think y'all are understanding where we're going with that. Let me go ahead and get some feedback. I'm about to roll out the whole song for y'all. Crew says, I love it. It's the school and laughing. That's what no. Where's the school? Oh no. We're going there. And when y'all hear these verses, y'all going like I really decided to go in. Nobody is safe. Nobody's above reproach. We're stopping that. Yeah, no. So let's see here. Whoa, left-handed Aquarius with AUDHD. That's what I have. I'm not left-handed, but I have AUDHD. Yes, indeed. Philip, like, yo, I'm dead. Rich John says, so true. He's been receiving donations since 1826. I'm so upset. So, of course, Barry said, vid then song. So y'all got the video. Kit Kat says, you moist blues. Ooh, moist blues. I give flowers and appreciate people for their talents. Go ahead and use the tools God gave you. Amen to that. Aaron said, I love it, bro. Let me see here. I'm trying to read it. Aaron says, you love it, bro. You batting 1,000 so far. Dr. Kumar has become a real clown. Again, I appreciate your feedback and your opinion on that. So what we're going to do, of course, I'm going to give you the somebody said he got his reparations in those donations. Got donation reparations, my brother. Donations, reparations, my brother. All right, so I'm going to let y'all get the artwork. Hold on. That's not the right one. I got to get the other one. I thought I got the other artwork. Did I not download this? Apparently not. Here we go. WTS, people. All right. Without any further delay, without any further ado, this is the Dave Anderson Morning News premiere of the entire song entitled, Where's the School? And it goes a little something. Hold up, did I not put the whole song? I know you lying to me. I could have sworn, sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. I thought I uploaded this, but apparently I didn't. Let me fix that real quick. 2 seconds. Got to move it from my other server. No problem. This is why we have gig speed internet, people. Because this is why we do this. Yeah. Boom. Here we go. And I know the buildup is crazy, but y'all are really going to love this song. I promise you. If y'all don't love this song, I don't know what to tell you, because I can't say this is my favorite song on the album, but it's up there. Let's go.
No gossip, no rumor, no conspiracy lecture. Just one question. Where's the school? Where's the school? Where's the school? Yeah. Where's the school? That's all I'm asking. Years done passed, still no classes. Where's the school? Quit the talking. If it's for the boys, why the doors ain't open? Where's the school? You don't find that suspicious. All these promises, still no pots, no dishes. Where's the school? We want the proof, not another speech. You had the vision, the crowd, the love, the platform. You had the donors lined up with belief in the reform. You had the language, the passion, the righteous rage. But black folks still been stuck on the same damn page every year. New reason, new timeline, new angle, new interview, new speech. Same story, get mangled new. We almost there, new inspection, new spin. But over a decade later, where the school you said you build at some point, patience start feeling like punishment. At some point, hope starts sounding like a government. At some point, every freedom speech need a front door key. Cause liberation ain't a lecture if the school don't breathe. You can't keep passing the plate with the same old song. Can't keep saying it's for the babies and dragging as long. You can't keep rapping delay in a righteous tone when the people still looking for desk staff books in a home. That's all I'm asking. Years done passed, still no classes. Quit the talking. If it's for the boys, why the doors ain't open? Where's the school? You don't find that suspicious. All these promises, still no pots, no dishes. Where's the school? We want the proof, not another speech. Where's, This is why the people tired of these lobby prophets. Every answer got fire in it, but nothing concrete in the project. Not concrete like rhetoric, I mean concrete on the ground. A real live school with teachers and students around. Talking black power is easy when cameras roll. Building black power is payroll, permits and actual goals. Talking revolution sound good when the lights all hit. Building revolution is ceilings, floors and hiring legit. And if we ask one question, suddenly we not loyal. Now we not conscious, not down, not ready for the soil. Now brother, we just want receipts with the rhyme. Cause moving the goalposts ain't a ministry, it's wasting time. King Kong consciousness beating on his chest, but the people still waiting on the part that matter best. You can sell the roar, but eventually we check the ground. Cause the speech ain't a school till the children sit down.
We don't need another slogan.
We need to see the doors. We don't need another live stream. We need the students on the floor.
We don't need another lecture.
We need the teachers in place. Hey, if it's really for black boys, then show us the space. And this ain't hate, this is standards in public. If you ask for trust and money, then the work gotta show something. White politicians finesses, we know that routine. So when I own do the shuffle, it cut deeper than it seems. A younger builder move faster with less of the noise. While this turned in the theater dressed up for the boys. So miss me with the mystic if the math look funny. Cause charisma ain't construction and speeches ain't money. You had enough time for podcasts, tours and stages. Enough time for clips, interviews and all kinds of statements. Enough time to tell us why the world don't care. But somehow not enough time to get a school right there. That's why this hook hit hard with no extra spin. One clean question make a whole lot crumble within. If the cause is real, then the work should be visible too. And if it still ain't open, we got the right to ask.
Where's the school?
That's all I'm asking.
Years done passed.
Still no classes.
Where's the school?
Quit the talking if it's for the boys.
Why the doors ain't open? Where's the school?
You don't find that suspicious. All these promises, still no pots, no dishes. We want the proof, not another speech.
Where's the school?
No gossip. No gossip. No gossip. No gossip.
No gossip.
No smoke.
No magic trick.
Just one question.
Where's the school?
All right. I leave it to the jury. I saw somebody had something hateful to say, so they got banned and booted. I'm quick on my ban game. Where is the school? Damn, Kit Cash, where was you when I was writing it? Without students, it's a bando. A trap bando. Wait, what? Art said, be careful with this new eye color change trend. Y'all know where they got that from? Prison. Yeah, your boy not doing that. I refuse. FU2 says more interviews, yet no school. Listen, we ready for inspection. See, the language keeps changing. And that's why I had to call it out, because everybody and their mama is afraid to call it out. Like, nah. Nope, I said what I said. I don't care. But let me get some of these super chats. First of all, crew, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Really appreciate that, big homie. Thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member. You better thank a YouTube member. Appreciate you. Also, Floyd Rivers with the $9.99 super chat. Really appreciate you, pimping. Yeah. DJ HC said, man, when is this coming out? May 1st. Chill music is coming out. I saw a comment that I wanted to address, and I didn't have a chance to get there. Quit the talking while the doors ain't open. Let me see here. Art says, the suspense is building for Curry and the Bando, Dave. You raising my blood pressure. That's why it's the last track. That's why it's the last track. Also, because I finished it last, but it was so strong, and I wanted to keep it as far away from Hindu Hennessy as humanly possible, because they're kind of similar and talking about similar people. But Curry and the Bando is, bruh, it's well worth the wait. It's well worth the wait. Now I just put a link up for those of you who want to get the bundle. I put it on discount just for you, and I want y'all to go ahead and grab that bundle. Now, Floyd says this appeals to my conscience. Dave, keep them coming. I definitely will. Aaron said, $5. I appreciate it, my brother, but next time, can you make it 20? In words of Kumar the Hate. It's horrible. Horrible. Yes, indeed. Crew said, listen, TZ said, welcome to the cookout, crew. Philip said, another banger, fire of truth. Listen, if y'all don't like it, y'all can tell me. Yeah, but I wanted those really hard boom bap type drums, so that it went. Floyd said, we bumping hard. I appreciate that. Now, again, this is the link to get the discount bundle. This is the link to get, I feel like Dr. Umar. This is the link to get the discount bundle. Couture said, let the church say, where's the school? Sound like people even say sound like Pharoah Munch or LL Cool J, depending on how I'm rapping. So I appreciate that. Cold Crush, I hate you. Cold Crush, I hate you. Said you got to put an AI video of the Harlem Boys Choir singing "Where's the School." I'm actually going to do an actual music video, and I'm going to go outside of FDMG to shoot a lot of it because we ain't getting in there. Teasy said, "Take him to church." I'm trying. So yeah, no, man, that's insane. More interviews yet, no school. Art says, "Yeah, I like that one, Dave." You don't find that suspicious? I had to work that. How do you not have that in the hook? So. And it says KS was a legitimate prophet. All these other jokers are just Barabbases. Yes, absolutely. Art said, Umar finna be on notice with this new diss song. Listen, I don't know what to tell y'all. Again, the album comes out May 1st, this Friday. Yeah, BFA said, I'm going to join. Go ahead then, Dave. You better thank a YouTube member. Kid Cash, appreciate you. Is that still 5 mics, Cold Crush? We really do need schools for our children, but not at the expense of $2 million in 14 years. King Randall is like 26 years old. He's a year younger than my oldest child, and he was in 6th grade when Umar announced the school. Let that sink in. I just want that to sink in. Cruz said, you are a little bigger homie than me. I just hit 45 on the 10th. Congratulations. Welcome to middle age. Now your body's going to start talking to you. He said, why you keep mentioning your blood pressure? Because he's excited to hear what I did with his idea of Curry and the Bando. DJ HC said, do I have a song for Rolly? Don't get ahead. Don't get ahead. Don't get ahead. We got a couple of songs on here for Rolly. One of these days, me and Tariq going to be in the same room. Probably when we do the Hidden Colors premieres. And I think we should have a Rolly off. Because I feel like my Rolly is stronger, respectfully, than Tariq's Rolly. I feel like my Rolly is more, God damn it, you got to jump in his ass. I think my Rolly is stronger. But yeah, not puss bump. I hate you so much, DJ HC. But yeah, if you listen. No, that's right. Listen, Curry and the Bando is crazy. Yeah. Aaron said, talking about Umar, his accounts was frozen. Then he liquid out of we're marching orders, push Pan-Africanism and support Ghana reparations, and your accounts will be open. My hypothesis. And that's a good hypothesis. I'm not necessarily mad at it. Art said, because it's high, and Patrick Bet David is telling the truth about BP and content. Yeah, I can understand. Forrest Smith says, everyone needs to have your music for our theme song to introduce us, as is FBAs, etc. are in the room as serious people. Oh, no, I got something for that. Art, 168 over 108 is absolutely ridiculous. Crew, holla at your boy, man. I'm always here for it. You don't find that suspicious? Donations, gifts. All of you YouTubian struggle streamers need the doctor. You need King Kong consciousness. Somebody call Suki up. I'm surprised at how good that sister's, how smart that sister is. Y'all know if we from the same place. Yeah, man. I think the boys' choir is crazy. Floyd says 960 is fire. He told y'all it take 2 to 4 years and a quarter of the price. Forrestman says, no, you sound original and sounds like it's your time. I'm doing my best, man. I know y'all want iPad cheeks. iPad cheeks is coming. We're not there yet. TZ said, y'all got 10 years on me. Listen, I'm happy to have them. I hope I get 20 years on you, 50 years on you. You understand? Jay said, it makes no sense how a black dude flew from California and got a pum snuck it past SS and cop. Yeah, Secret Service and cops. Yeah, no, that was insane. I couldn't believe it. Really? I'm surprised y'all like 960 like that. I didn't think y'all was gonna like it. I really didn't. He said, I don't give Rolly the respect of a Rolex. Kevin said, a Rolly off. Yes, we're going to have a Rolly off. See, the problem with people like Vicky Diller and Tariq Nasheed and Dave Anderson, go to my iPad. Aaron said, this album is fire. If all the other tracks not hitting, it's worth the price of admission. Your lips to God's ears. Listen, I'm really nervous. Listen, that's the man said it. Like if you say, hey, yo, that's what the man said. Listen, I'm gonna let you hear what he said himself. Well, listen. That's what he said. In case y'all ain't hear it. Jump in his ass. He said, I didn't say it. He said it. And so I'm just repeating what he said. You gotta jump in it there. And that's what he said. Like, why am I in the tiny screen? Let's move this. Oh, that's why I'm in the tiny screen, because I still got Where's the School up on the joint. Yeah, man. Listen, the one man executive producer up in this bad boy. So now we're almost there. Let's see here. All right. So we did a lot of boom bap records. This one is this is what I call my Beat It Billie Jean record. It's very rock guitar record-esque. And yeah, I gotta drop back down because I know y'all want the graphic. This record here is called No Joyride. Yes, this new record right here is called No Joyride. And yeah, no, he said yes, 5 mics, three mics for the bars, 2 for the vocals. I do what I can. 960. All right, let's see here. Y'all can see the visual. I think it explains itself, party people. But yeah, no, this is the record right here. It's called No Joyride. I want y'all to check it out. Give me your honest feedback. And here we go.
Yeah. You ever watch somebody talk so loud they forget the mirror got ears? Yeah. It's that record right here. No joyride. No joyride. You sold the spin, but the wheels fell off. Hey. No joyride. No joyride. Big screen grin, but the signal got lost. No joyride. No joyride. You called it truth, but it came out soft. No joyride. Too much script, now the mask come off. She talked like the room was a classroom, grades in her hand, like half of the country was stupid and she was the plan. Like every bad take turned holy if the lightning was right. Like primetime certainty somehow meant she was bright. But the game got funny when the script met weather, cause talking in slogans ain't the same as putting thought together. She sold that panic with a polished jaw, then acted shocked when the public stopped buying the law. Everything framed like a sermon from a safer hill. Every opponent evil, every ally noble by will. Every debate star rigged in a favor from jumping. Every wrong prediction just got blamed on the country slump. That's not insight, that's Brandon with better hair and makeup. That's not depth, that's performance when the panel wake up. That's not truth, that's a teleprompter with a pulse. And the harder she sold it, the more it exposed the false. No joyride, no joyride. You sold the spin, but the wheels fell off. No joyride, no joyride. Big screen grin, but the signal got lost. No joyride, no joyride. You called it true, but it came out soft. No joyride, no joyride. Too much script, now the mask come off. Then Maury hit her with a question she could not style away. Like if your Saints play clean, why they still bargain that way? She said the blue team noble, play by the rules, stand tall. He laughed like, come on now, Joy. And that silence said it all. See, that's the problem with a priestess of the party line. Eventually reality tap dance right through the shine. You can't keep selling fairy tales to people with receipts. Can't keep calling it analysis when it's just favorite tweets. And I ain't even gotta say the name, the face draw itself. The tone, the smirk, the certainty, the thinking knows itself. The kind of voice that mistake intent for command and get confused when the audience don't clap on the man. Now suddenly every action need a noble excuse. Not the mirror, not the message, not the overcooked truth, not the endless moral cosplay, not the partisan fall. Just another talking head wondering why the room got off. What happened
to the signal? What happened to the frame? You talk like it was scripture to one good question. Set fire to the stage. I'm not saying don't have views, I'm saying have some breaks, have some doubt, have some range, have some room for your mistakes. Cause when you live in the camera long enough, it starts to rot. You begin to think the spotlight equals all the truth you got. And that's how hosts turn actors and actors turn priests. And priests start feeding narratives to tribes like they get feast. Meanwhile, regular folks know a hustle when they hear one, even when it's dressed expensive and lit for the air run. This ain't about race, not the way she tried to frame it. This about what happens when ideology gets painted. His wisdom is virtuous, some untouchable gift. Then the public change the channel and the whole illusion shifts. So here's the chorus for every chrome built on TV blog, but every sermon dressed as science, every pundit dressed as God. If your whole little empire need the script to survive, then one hard laugh to kill the lion in the joyride. No joyride. You sold the spin, but the wheels fell off. No joyride, no joyride. Big screen grin, but the signal got lost. No joyride, no joyride. You called it true, but it came out soft. No joyride, no joyride. Too much script. Yeah. You can sell outrage. You can sell panic. You can sell certainty. But when the signal dies, all that's left is the echo.
Myself. That is No Joyride. Obviously, y'all can see who that is. Y'all can take it for what it was. But yeah, no, I did this record over the weekend because I could not believe that this woman went and sat down with Maury Povich and was like, yo, yeah, no, the Democrats always play fair. Oh, by the way, if you go to my Link Me page, which is link.me/the business bully, if I'm not mistaken, you make sure, because we gotta update this bad boy. Make sure we good. Checking. Yeah. I have discounted the iPad Cheeks bundle and the Hindu Hennessy bundle. Hold on. Did I do it's the iPad Cheeks bundle? Yep, got that. Oh, I see where I messed up. Hold on one second. I got one more thing to do, and we're gonna get that popping. But yeah, let me know what y'all think of No Joyride. I just want to let y'all know because this record for me was extremely important. So let's see here. There we go. That's it. 1 second. Yeah, buddy. Got it. Got to fix that. So if y'all go to my if you go to my Link Me, and I'm going to put the Link Me in the chat so you can choose between the Hindu Hennessy bundle, which is now instead of 1,500, we dropped it all the way to 500, and you can do pay as you go. And the same thing with the iPad Cheeks bundle. I think the iPad Cheeks bundle is now $99 or $100. So let me give y'all the Link Me link, and y'all can go accordingly and get that. But no, I saw her get destroyed by Maury Povich, and when I saw that, it's crazy how she started, dancing and acting the ape. So yeah, link.me/the business bully. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to put that on the banner so that y'all can constantly see it. Let me go ahead and pull this down real quick. Yeah, buddy. But no, yeah, let's get this popping. There we go. There we go. Boom. So now y'all can see it at will. So let's get back to these comments because we still got more joint there. Hold on 1 second. Aaron says, Joyless Reed always speaks French when we, that's hilarious. When we're trying to speak for FBAs, biatch, please, no joyride. Exactly. That's why I drove off in the FBA mobile. Sin Star said, I'm sorry, I had to rewind a little bit for that $1 Million View song. A lot of people like that song. It's a good joint. Art said, I told you some mega mix. Got to be able to hit play and listen from front to back. Exactly, because that's what we used to have. We didn't have all this technology just buy a single at a time. You had to buy a whole album, and I had to bump from beginning to end. And so that's what I'm doing. Let's see here. Listen, you better talk to him, Heavy Crew. Thank you, YouTube member. Yes, country and rock are FBA creations. You better know that. Hashtag FBA gifted. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Love it, love it, love it. Egghead said, I like the song. Appreciate that. Angela says, love no joyride. That's what's up. That's what I heard. Aaron says she kept getting fact checked. I didn't watch after 154 show. I couldn't stomach her or the Nigerian tethers. Yeah, I think a lot of folks are getting platforms who are not foundational Black Americans, and they feel like they can speak for foundational Black Americans. And I just don't think it's your place. We don't speak for Nigerians. We don't speak for Haitians. We don't speak for Ghanaians. We speak for ourselves, but everybody feels entitled to come speak for us. Philip said, have security. Why I need security? I remember his song List of Demands. Wow, I didn't think about that. Shout out to Saul Williams. That's dope. Yeah, man. So Jack Harlow. I warned y'all about Jack Harlow. I remember telling my daughter, I said, these Jack Harlow types, by the time you're my age, I told this to my 27-year-old. I said, by the time you're my age, a Black rapper is going to be as foreign as Lenny Kravitz is to rock and roll. It's going to be like, wait, what? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. So y'all heard No Joyride. This next joint, I don't know how many of y'all are into like Christopher Cross or Hall and Oates or like any of that yacht rock stuff. But again, since I'm culturally reappropriating, I figured maybe, just maybe, I should do a yacht rock song. And so I did. This is called Color Me Kind. This song's a little bit long, so I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm just gonna play a verse and a hook because I want to get to all the other songs. So I know y'all guys are hanging in there. But again, the album drops May 1st, and I really hope that y'all dig it. And here is Color Me Kind. Facts, J18, it was called soft rock. Let's listen.
You say all the right things in a candlelit room. Post a little black square in the middle of June. And got your protest tee and your conscience on ice. You love a good slogan when the lights seem so nice. You say, baby, I see you with a patronizing grin. I wanna save the whole world, just don't let us all move in. You want rhythm at the party, want flavor in your brand. But when it's time for real power, you get shaky with your hands. You call it love, you call it care, but I can feel that distance floating in the air. You want the culture, not the truth. You want the proof without the roots. Color me come. Color me good, talk like an angel from the privileged neighborhood. You sway so slow, but your tails don't lie. Smiling in the moonlight with that savior in your eye. Color me come, paint it all bright. Say you want justice, but only in the right light. Oh, sing along, but you don't stand near. I can hear your fear through all that faux sincere. You love a black face when it flatters your feet, as long as it agrees with every line that you believe. You say do better like a hymn from above, but your version of respect always comes dressed up as love. Got that
All right, I gotta stop it there because we got more songs to get through. But yeah, I mean, that is my Glenn Jones, my Air Supply, my Christopher Cross, my Will Downing, my Kim record. Yo, somebody said yo, it sound like a Kim song. That's what I was going for. My wife is obsessed with Kim, so I wanted to do a Kim record. But yeah, man. So I Ooh. Yes, indeed. Yeah. So yeah, definitely, man. So I was thinking Brian McKnight take 6. Yeah, I was really working my ass off on this one. You know, FU2 says more like smooth jazz. Listen, versatility is important. All right, let's get the likes up. Let's get the super chats up. Couture says, I'm from Chicago. This is a 2-step. All right, so that's smooth as F, my G. Listen, I'm doing my best. Yo, to compare me to Kim, I don't think I'll wait till I get off this live. I go tell my wife I'm in the same realm as Kim. Listen. Rich says, my wife wants our 18-year-old son to meet you, anointing transfer. We always want him in the presence of greatness. Absolutely. Yo, hit me up, Rich John. Did you get a bundle? Holla at your boy. We're always here. Listen, y'all talk about this is smooth enough to step to. Y'all need some bullshit. Listen, man, I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Wow. A. Jones said this might be top 2 for me. T said this number 1 now. Calling Me Kind is your number 1? Wow. Let me see here. Art said, damn, you finna get a workout to your own song for real. Be ready for wife to act up to a song you did. Listen. That was the whole goal. But if y'all like when y'all really pay attention to the lyrics, I wrote this song for all these blue-haired, purple-haired, tree-hugging white liberals that swear they're doing something, but they don't want none of that, and they don't want none of us around. You know, so the sincere is for. That's why I said through all that for sincere. So again, my voice has had it at this point. Like I promise you, if it wasn't for me talking. That's it. I'm super tired. But listen, we got more songs to get to. I was real nervous about Color Me Kind. I didn't even want to play it, like, because like there's no rapping in it. It's just me singing. And again, all right. So yeah, I got it here. So there's a song I wanted to write because a lot of times people don't understand the importance of what we do and how we do it. And so I created a song called Pack 'Em Up because we got to have a conversation about the illegals. And so that's what this song is. So I'm going to go ahead and play Pack 'Em Up. Please let me know what you think about it. If you're digging this, hit the super chats. Also, the link is scrolling at the bottom of the screen for those of you who want to do the bundles. I severely discounted the bundles, and that's today. Only these bundles are going to be discounted. So I want y'all to definitely check this out. I think y'all going to dig this one. I hope you will. We're going to keep rolling. This is the listening party for my new album, Shill Music. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me right here on Dave Anderson Morning News.
Yeah, turn the bass up. This is math, and y'all hate math when the receipts got rhythm. Pack 'em up, send them out of here. Law got a line, don't pretend to disappear. Step over FBA, them pose like you care. Nah, pack 'em up, send them out here. Round them up, nah, law 'em up. Check the books, call them up. If the papers ain't right, don't stall them up. Pack 'em up. Y'all done talked enough. Get them out. If they came through the back door, get them out. Why the city got cash for everybody else but the people that asked for justice first, not a photo I passport. Pack 'em up. Pack 'em up. Get 'em out of here. They said Ice was the villain. I said, who wrote the script? Same folks need law when the poll numbers dip. Everybody moral when the cameras all lit, but black folks still waiting like a DoorDash tip. Obama moved millions, but y'all don't say that loud. Guess facts lose weight when they don't fit the crowd. Trump got the headline, Barry had to count, but truth gets deported when the feelings come out. They built sanctuary signs on a broken black block, then asked us to clap while opportunities drop. Hotels for the new folks, tents for the old. That ain't compassion, that's politics code. Don't call me cruel, cause I counted the cost. Don't call me mean, cause I know this who lost. You can love people and still guard the gate. A house with no walls is just food on a plate. Pack 'em up, send 'em out of here. Loud got a line, don't pretend to disappear. Step over FBA, then pose like you care. Now pack 'em up, send 'em out of here. Round 'em up, nah, law 'em up. Check the book. Barbara Jordan warned y'all, but y'all buried the file. Guess the truth too black when they mess with the style. Commission came clean, said protect the nation. Now they act brand new for the donor foundation. Bill got the report, then the report got ghosts. That's how DC cooks when the truth gets close. They don't burn the books, they just bury the page, then sell you compassion from a corporate cage. Cheap labor got lobbyists a praying a plan, but the hood got a sermon and vacant land. They tell us be patient, we've been patient enough. Since the boat, since the chain, since the projects got rough. Who got skipped? FBA. Who paid first? FBA. Who they step over? FBA. Who gon' speak for them? We gon' speak for them. Pack them up, 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 pack them up. Get them out of here. Pack them up, pack them up, pack them up, pack them up, pack them up. Yeah, get them out of here. This the part where they panic, start twisting the bar like he hates immigrants. Nah, I hate the czars who use brown bodies and black paint too to build a new map in a cheap labor crew. I respect the worker, I reject the scam. I blame the suit, not the desperate man. But if the law means nothing, then the border is theater, and every mayor grinning is a taxpayer either. Don't sell me mercy with my pockets on bleed. Don't ask for virtue while ignoring my need. Ice ain't the boogeyman, law ain't a sin, order ain't oppression when the chaos floods in. Got a line, don't pretend it disappears. Step over FBA, them pose like you care now. Pack them up, send them out of here. Round them up, nah, law them up. Check the books, they call them up. If the papers ain't right, don't stall them up. Pack them up, y'all done talked enough. No more photo op pity, no more budget magic, no more black folks laugh. The y'all call it progress. Pack them up, pack them up, pack them up, pack them up, pack them up. Get them out of here. Yeah.
All right, so what y'all think, man? What's the verdict on pack them up? Need to let me know what y'all think, man. I really appreciate y'all rocking with me for this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, yes I did. Yeah, no, yes I did. Yeah, no, because it's up to us. Because if we stay quiet, that's where the problem starts. Barbara Jordan told folks in 1995, and folks didn't listen, that the biggest impact to illegal immigration and having a mass influx of illegal immigrants is going to be the black labor workforce. And people didn't listen. Trump said it. They're going to come in and they're going to start taking the black jobs. And then Michelle Obama respectfully said, well, what if we find out that being president is one of those black jobs? So, calm down. Just because somebody says something you don't like does not make it any less true. And I'm sorry. We built this nation. They don't got no money for us. They ain't got no money for veterans, but they got money to give people who have not paid into the system, came here illegally. They're putting them up in hotels. They're giving them all types of grants and trainings and everything else. Nah, pack them up. Pack them up. Get them out of here. And I meant it. Respectfully, pack them up. Because every other country has borders. Every other country has an immigration policy. Hell, Mexico is sending white Americans who are overstaying their visas and they're illegally out of here. FU2 said they built a building for migrants in my neighborhood. I know you killing me. It's not a gospel church feel like that Kirk-like beat. Kid Cash, I've been saying this. More FBA should join ICE. It would be a low-key power move. Absolutely. Get them up out of here. Aviator says I sound like Will Smith. That's hilarious. Excuse me, miss. Can we chat for a second? I'd ask how you doing, but you fine, I reckon. Wait, do you have a man? Because I ain't in the home wrecking. No. All right, cool. Just checking. Yeah, I'm from Philly. That's going to come out sometime. So I appreciate that. Brown Eyes, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Your show is so refreshing. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. Thank you so much for the support. Make sure y'all go ahead and grab a bundle. Shout out to my man, Truemonger. FU2 says A. Philip Randall was restrictionist, warning us about immigration 100 years ago, and they did not listen. And so now we have to pay for it. You know, Marco Rubio running for president. Yeah, so that's Pack 'em Up. The album, of course, is called Shill Music. Somebody had asked me to do a Fred Sanford style joint and talk about somebody. And so what I decided to do was do a Fred Sanford style joint and talk about somebody. This one is called You Big Dummy. And I hope y'all dig it. You know, because Yeah, this one is more like I wanted that porch sound, that junkyard sound, that horn sound. So without any further ado.
Yeah, this one for the porch, this one for the block, this one for everybody tired of big words with no big results. What he say? You big dummy, you big dummy. You got a mic but miss the money. You big dummy. Folks out here broke, and you think it's funny. You big dummy. Big words, bright lights, still looking bummy. You big dummy. Talking for the people, but you ain't talking to me. Professor got the posture, camera got the glow. Whole lot of language, but the people moving slow. Wealth gap wide like a Cadillac door. Black folks still asking what the scholarship for. You can quote 3 books and still miss one truth. A broke mama don't need theory, she need proof. A son need land, a daughter need protection. Not another panel with a soft shoe correction. You said what you said, then cleaned it with nuance. That's cool, doc, but people dying in the new math. While your parse terms like a grad school dummy. The rent due Monday and the fridge look funny. Not every camera flash means you brought light. Sometimes you just made wrong look bright. You got the suit, got the chair, got the study, but Fred would've looked at you and said, you big dummy. You got a mic but missed the money. You big dummy. Folks out here broke and you think it's funny. You big dummy. Big words, bright lights, still looking bummy. You big dummy. Talking for the people, but you ain't talking to me. This ain't personal, this is policy smoke. FBA tired of being treated like a joke. Lineage matters when the check gets cut. Funny how everybody black when the door gets shut, but when repair comes up, here come the fog. Everybody got a theory, nobody got a job. Everybody got a platform, nobody got a plan. Everybody got a hashtag, nobody got land. We talking schools, homes, banks, birthright. You talking syntax under studio lights. This ain't a seminar, this a street fight. And black folks need more than being technically right. We need receipts, repair, resources, rights. Not another lecture from the cable news couch. You can be brilliant and still move muddy. That's when the old boys yell, you big dummy. You got a mic but miss the money. You big dummy. Folks out here broke and you think it's funny. You big dummy. Big words, bright lights, still looking bummy. You big dummy. Talking for the people, but you ain't talking to me. Don't call me hateful because I know this. Don't call me broken because I'm focused. The people need power, not performance. Ain't no liberation in applause and endorsements. Don't sell me smoke and call it black thought. Don't dodge the bill when the pain gets brought. We ain't asking for pity, we asking for payment. Stop turning reparations into entertainment. You big dummy. You got a mic but miss the money. You big dummy. Folks out here broke and you think it's funny. You big dummy. Big words, bright lights, still looking bummy. You big dummy. Talking for the people, but you ain't talking to me. Big dummy. With a big vocabulary. Big dummy. Making black folks secondary. Big dummy. But we still love correction. Come back home and choose protection.
So that's you big dummy. You know. You big dummy. Listen, that was my shout out to Black Thought. Black Thought is arguably one of my favorite rappers. Anytime you can turn mumbling into an art form, way before there was mumble rap, it depends on mine, with the fines on mine, with the biggest fines, just give it here. And don't say nothing, just give it here. Yeah, no, I do that. Hold on. You big dummy, you gotta jump into there. Brown Eye said, Dave, you're gonna have me walking here saying, you big dummy. Listen, I hate you so much. Aaron said, you need cowbell and congos. When I do it live with a band, I'll make sure there's plenty of cowbell. I got a fever. The only thing that's gonna fix it is more cowbell. You need more cowbell. Now, y'all still rocking with me. It seems like y'all still rocking with me, and I really appreciate that. Now this song I did because I wanted to be able to give y'all something that I thought that you would actually enjoy. The name of this song is called Butter Biscuit Coons, Kewns. I don't think it needs much explanation. I don't think it needs much explanation, but I'm gonna let y'all rock with it. Let me know what y'all think, please.
Look, everybody got a flag now. Everybody got a side. Everybody got a master. They just call it being wise. Butter, biscuit, soft in the middle, sweet for the room. Say what they told you, dance for the views. Facts on the table, they still pick a move. Butter, biscuit, left side, right side, same old tune. Cookie emotional, weak with the news. Feelings over facts, now who's playing who? Facts over feelings, receipts over noise. Power over symbols, policy over poise. Soft in the middle, sweet for the room. Facts on the table, they still pick a move. Yeah, I seen them switch for a seat at the table, then find out the table was folding. Grinning in pictures with people who use them, then call that networking and growing. Some love being close to the power, long as the power is pale. You don't want freedom, you want an invite. You just want your name in the mail. Yeah, white adjacency got you dancing too clean. Shoes too shiny, so too lean. Talking real loud like you Malcolm on screen, but your revolution got lobbyist dreams. Don't nobody own blackness, let's get that clear. But some random opinions by ear. You don't read, you repeat. You don't build, you retreat. You don't fight for the people, you fight for a seat. And the sad part is, you swear that it's deep, but a puppet with Wi-Fi is still on a leash. I feel. That's all I hear when the truth gets real. I feel. Feelings ain't facts, baby. Facts don't kneel. Oh, I feel. That's how the con game spins that wheel. When research dies and vibes take charge, small minds make big deals. Biscuit, cone, soft in the middle, sweet for the room. Say what they told you, dance for the views. Facts on the table, they still pick a move. Butter, biscuit, left side, right side, same old tune. Cookie emotional, weak with the news. Feelings over facts, now who's playing who? Facts over feelings, receipts over noise. Power over symbols, policy over poise. Butter, biscuit, soft in the middle, sweet for the room. Yeah. Facts on the table, they still pick a move. Yeah. Here come the slogan disciples. Digging the phrases of plan. Orange man bad, okay, what did we actually land? You mad at the circus, I get it, but feelings alone don't fix damage. If all you can offer is fear and a chant, then you ain't a thinker, you manage. Here come the gender confetti, throwing the party for optics. As long as she got ovaries, y'all call it progress. Like symbolism pays deposits. Kamala, Hillary, whoever they sell you. What policy came with the ticket? Representation is cute for the camera, but power is what happens when people can live it. I don't need faces, I need legislation. I don't need vibes, I need liberation. I don't need brunches with blue decorations. I need black futures with real preparation. Left wing, right wing, same bird flying, same stage lying, same quiet crying. You picked the team, they picked your pocket. You call it hope, they call it profit. I ain't mad at your vote, I'm mad at your blindness. Ain't mad at your hope, I'm mad at the silence. Ain't playing your face, and you call it alliance. You trading your spine for a little compliance. Ain't saying don't choose, I'm saying choose wise. And stop kissing the ring of whoever's the buyer. If the truth make you high, go stand by the fire. But don't call it freedom when you're working for higher. Facts over feelings, receipts over noise. Power over symbols, policy over poise. Facts over feelings, receipts over noise. Power over symbols, policy over poise. telling. Everybody yelling, nobody telling. Who got the land? Who got the plan? Who got the schools? Who got the bands? Biscuit cones, soft in the middle, sweet for the room. Say what they told you, dance for the views. Facts on the table, they still don't pick up you. Left side, right side, same old tune. Cookie, emotional, weak with the news. Feelings over facts, now who's playing who? Facts over feelings, receipts over noise. Power over symbols, policy over poise. Facts over feelings, receipts over noise. Power over symbols, policy over poise. Don't nobody own blackness, but some of y'all lease it. Don't nobody own the truth, that's why I keep receipts. Butter biscuit, soft in the middle, sweet for the room. That ain't leadership, that's dessert.
Yep. Butter Biscuit Coons, ladies and gentlemen. Butter Biscuit Coons. Soft in the middle. Yo, listen. I'm here to tell y'all, listen, I really appreciate y'all. You know, let me see here. Y'all was commenting y'all asses off. Let me get to them. FBA on black. All right, said Candace, I'm on the fence about she getting a Negro wake-up call. What kills it for her is white zaddy. Bet you money she regret him too. Listen, no mayors of black in them, no black cars to give or take away. Old school style rap. I appreciate that. I'm not trying to sound like, respectfully, Quavo. Said song got me speeding. I don't need you to do that. Now they will arrest you. Colt Couture said, I still don't know why Mark Lamont Hill is on Joe Budden's show. Not the Big Sean flow. Yo, I love Big Sean. Listen, I'll take that. Yeah, no, don't crash. Floyd said, come on, Dave. You just grand slam killing it. I do think Midwest has a dope flow. Definitely. Mikey said, I needed to hear that. Thank you. You too, member. With the name dropping, this is about to be the album of the century. Your lips to God's ears. I want us to get on the Billboard charts. That's my only goal. Aaron said, funky bro, classic neo soul, updated funky. Harv said, you will not hear these Democratic Party shows discuss the impacts of illegal immigrants on the black community. No, not at all. Midwest Stand Up said, thank you, DJ Biggs. BFA said, I can appreciate you using foundational superpowers to get it through. This is what we do. TZ, Dave knows PA is Midwest. Enigma says, I love the song. I appreciate it. R said, be careful. The Koreans will take neo soul over. They call it K-soul. They call it K-pop now. It's coming. R said, be careful. B1, absolutely. Said, Lord, we don't got a whole summer album. Fire. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Cole said, this motherfucker don't miss. I'm working my ass off, man. Really, I am. Said, wow. Jay said, you big dummy reminds me of Get Off. Damn, I didn't even have it in my head when we were sequencing that. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. A. Jones says it keeps getting better and better with each track. Like I wanted it to build. I really wanted it to build. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of the show where we get into the silliness. And I think y'all have heard this enough, so I'm not going to play the whole thing. I will give you a verse and a hook because you guys have heard this a million times already. And I got songs that I really want y'all to hear. And I know I'm way over, but y'all already know. Y'all already know where we're going with this. Let's not waste any time.
Turn this up. It's that petty with production value. On the show anthem. He don't want the truth. He want the blue script and some iPad cheeks. Let's go. He was watching cheeks on the iPad. Talking politics, but the eyes bad. Blue team lover, yeah, he ride it. Call him out once, now he mad. He was watching cheeks on the iPad. Every take sound like a paid ad. If the liberals talk, he recycled it. Cheeks on the screen like, boy, pause that. iPad cheeks. That's the hook right then and all week. iPad cheeks. Blue screw script talk with a backseat peak. iPad cheeks. Whole timeline singing that beat. iPad cheeks. That's a hook right there. Now repeat.
All right, so y'all done heard iPad cheeks. Y'all know that's the joint. Yeah, I mean, listen, I did iPad cheeks just to have some funny morning show content, and you guys had made me turn this whole thing into a whole album. So I am grateful. Let's see. Rich Johnson, Dave, make a trail ride song for FBAs. All right, I'll get on it. TZ said, need to address some K-pop memes in the videos to address everybody tethering. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, wow. Near R. Kelly's old mansion. That's crazy. The fact that he has an old mansion is wild work. All right. So, now there's one joint I didn't play for y'all because there was always or so this one's already a hit. Okay, listen, I'll take it. This one I didn't bother to do visuals for because pause, why the hell? But I started working on this one not long after Don Lemon was let go, and I saw him and his husband coming out of the police station and like being arrested. It's crazy. So I understand, but I call this one Lemon Power Bottom because he always centers himself in everything and says that white men are evil, but he's married to a white man. So it gets very confusing. So this song is called Lemon Power Bottom.
Trap pundit, baby. Camera on, mic hot. Ego louder than the speakers. Let's go. Lemon Power Bottom. Camera on, he got him. Lost a desk job, now he live stream mobbing. Lemon Power Bottom. Hubby know he got him. Every single scandal turned into a photo op problem. Lemon Power Bottom. Church steps, he got him. Ice lights, action, now the fool is spotlight throbbing. Lemon Power Bottom. Yeah, the name is rotten, but the whole damn room gon' sing it when the beat starts knocking. Lemon Power Bottom. Lemon Power Bottom. Main character energy, can't nobody stop him. Lemon Power Bottom. Lemon Power Bottom. Every time the camera blink, he think he got him. Used to sit tall at the big boy desk. Now we outside with a ring light vest. One hand on his chest like I do this for truth. Other hand adjusting for his best side view. Every cause need a king, so we crown himself quick. Every crowd need a star, so we slid in thick. Every issue get flipped to a personal skit. Like the news ain't enough if he ain't in the clip. Merry, very merry, yes, we know that part. They say it every time like a slogan for his heart. Ain't nothing wrong with love, let me make that clear. It's the way he market romance like campaign gear. Every soft little moment get blown to the moon. With dramatic ass music in a self-lit zone. He don't walk in rooms, he arrive and smoke. He don't just report, he audition for quotes. He don't see a story, he see brand growth. Then he hit that pose like y'all already know. Lemon Power Bottom, camera on, he got him. Lost a desk job, now he live stream mobbing. Lemon Power Bottom, hubby know he got him. Every single scandal turn into a photo op
problem. Yeah, so that's Lemon Power Bottom. I did that because in one breath you sit up here and say the white man is the black person's enemy, but then you're sleeping with the enemy. It's wild to me. And the way he centered himself in that ICE church raid was crazy. So nah, man, like I wrote that one right after I did iPad Cheeks. He said, you finna outsell Drake. Listen. Live stream mob, and we need the merch. I'm working on the merch. That's why I got all these different artworks there. So Crew said, if there's one thing I know is prediction of greatness, this is greatness. Well, I'm glad you dig Lemon Power Bottom. I already played Hindu Hennessy, so we only got 3 more tracks. This one I call Sleep in Peace, and it's kind of self-explanatory. I think you're definitely going to dig it. So let me go ahead and put up the thing. So this is me and the Wake Up Choir, and so this one is called Sleep in Peace. And I think you're going to dig it. Let me find the track for y'all. Here we go.
Sleep in peace. Yeah. They told us to bow our heads while they counted the money. They told us the meek gonna inherit the earth. Meanwhile, they inherited the parking lot, the building fund, the vote, and the cameras. Come on! Sleep in peace. That's what they teach. Pray for the crumbs, don't ask for the feast. Sleep in peace. Stay on your knees, shout in the church, then go home weak. Sleep in peace. Hands in the air, bills on the table, but nobody cares. Sleep in peace. That's That's what they preach. Keep us emotional, never elite. They gave us a tambourine instead of a blueprint, a shouting fit instead of land we could move with, a building fund for another wing on the church, but not a fund for the kids on the block to do work. They taught us suffering holy, broke was obedient, waiting was righteous, and struggle was convenient. Questioning leaders meant you must not be spiritual, so whole generations got trained to stay miserable. We learned how to dance, but not how to draft, how to scream in the aisle, but not how to staff, how to sow in a vision, but never ask why. The pastor got armor, why the people just get by. That's why the hook hit like a casket lid closing. Too much religion, not enough ownership growing. Too much hold on, not enough build now. Too much heaven talk while the hood still kneel down. Sleep in peace, that's what they teach. Pray for the crumbs, don't ask for the fees. Sleep in peace, stay on your knees, shout in the church, then go home weak. Sleep in peace, hands in the air, bills on the table, but nobody cares. Sleep in peace, that's what they preach. Keep us emotional, never elite. Election season, now the pulpit got a script. Suddenly the sermon sound like campaign talking points. Same suit, same smile, same save democracy, but ain't saved one kid from poverty or policy. They weaponize grace when accountability knocks. Tell you touch not the anointed while they building the box. But your dreams, your standards, your hunger, your nerve. Cause a sleeping congregation is easier to serve. And what they call humility be fear in a quiet road. What they call contentment be chains with a Bible quote. What they call discernment be loyalty to fraud. What they call submission be silence dressed as God. I'm tired of seeing poor saints finance the aesthetic, while the pain in the pews gets called prophetic. Nah, burden ain't always a blessing in disguise. Sometimes it's bad leadership with scripture in its eyes. Wake up, 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 wake up from the music, wake up from the lights, wake up from the slogans, wake up from the hype, wake up from the feeling, wake up from the show. If it never builds the people, then what exactly grows? I'm not against faith, I'm against sedation. I'm against using God to excuse stagnation. Against turning the church to a theater of relief, where pain gets recycled every Sunday as belief. Cause if the gospel good, it should make us bolder, make us wise and stronger, sharper, colder, make us own more, read more, build more too. Not just cry on cue while the wolves pass through. We need more than applause and a hammer and organ, more than live stream saints and branded garments, more than pretty oppression with a praise break beat, more than holy language that keeps us incomplete. So don't tell me the mission is just survive when surviving ain't the same as being alive. And don't tell me the chains are just part of the code when too many got rich teaching us not to want more at all. Sleep in peace, that's what they teach. Pray for the crumbs, don't ask for the feast. Sleep in peace, stay on your knees, shout in the church, then go home weak. Sleep in peace, hands in the air, bills on the table, but nobody cares. Sleep in peace, that's what they preach. Keep us emotional, never elite. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Yeah, I'm not telling the people to leave God. I'm telling the people to stop confusing sedation with salvation. Sleep in peace. Woo! No! Wake in power. Wake in power.
Whew. That, like, I'm sorry, that song, like, for some reason it just stirs something in me. Like, I heard God when I wrote that song, because I really hate what happens to our people by these prophet pimps. It really bothers me. So anyway, we must stay focused, my brothers and sisters. We must stay focused. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. FU2 said this one is resonating crazy too. I've been agnostic my whole life, but I've always had issues with the black church keeping people sleepwalking. Cruz said this is fire. He said, David, make me drop some more tracks. Sheesh, fire. He said that flow. He said, okay, Kirk. Yeah, I had Kirk in mind. I had Donnie McClurkin in mind. I had Lecrae in mind. I had, believe it or not, I had Erica Campbell in mind. And yes, that is 100% true. I was raised in the church and I did reject it. I'm a theologian and I rejected it. He said, a damn hit. Listen, I appreciate it. J-Rock said this flames. Damn, thank y'all. Hard song to sing. Really is a hard song to sing because it is, whew, I don't even want to talk about it, but yeah. He said like Kels with Yay on the beat. Thank you, man. Like, and that was the other thing. I had Jesus Walks in my head a little bit too, but I didn't want another Jesus Walks. I wanted to address the Eddie Longs, Respect to the Dead, the Jamal Bryants, these mega church pastors, the Al Sharptons, all these people that keep us stagnant because it's really killing our community. I appreciate that. But yeah, that to me, like it was a really spiritual record to write, but it was a hard record to sing. Jason, multiple hits. Thank you so much. You know, so I'm working, man. It's a lot. Let's see here. So you guys heard this one too. This one's only 2 minutes, so this isn't a long one. I did not do a graphic for this one yet, but you've heard this song before, so I'm gonna play it. This one is called Pause. This is for all the sassies out here.
Pause. Nah, run that back. Hold up. Did he just? Yeah, we clocking that. Pause. That's a sassy alert. Pause. Hold up. Boy, you're doing the most in the shirt. Pause. Wait. Why you capping like that? Pause. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Walk in the room, I'm smooth, I'm chill. You walking extra overkill. Voice gotta switch when the camera's on. Energy change like a chameleon. I ain't mad, I'm amused, I grin. But the whoop whoop siren going off again. Say one thing, then you spin that twice. Now we gotta hit you with the pause device. That's a sassy alert.
Pause, Kevin, pause. Like, stop.
Why you capping like that? Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it. Did alert, excess behavior detected. Please recalibrate your energy. Pause. Talk real slick, but it don't feel sturdy. All that flair, but it ain't got purpose. I keep it solid, grounded, direct. You keep performing, we taking bets. Look, I don't hate, I just observe. But that right there, yeah, that's a nerve. So when you talking, it sound off key. Whole room look like, was it just me? That's a sassy alert. Boy, you're doing the most in a shirt. Why you capping like that? Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it. Pause. Say less, do more. Pause. Say less, do more. Run it back one time. Pause. Pause.
So that's Pause. Ladies and gentlemen, Shill Music, the album. I have only one song left. Art, I want to shout you out, bro, because you gave me you gave me an idea for a song, and I didn't know where I was going to go with it. And when it hit me, I was watching, because I do a lot of editing because I'm taking short clips of the live show. Obviously, this one's going to get chopped down. But I was reminded when doing the show about how Mindy Kaling's brother is South Indian, like Kamala is South Indian, or Kamala is South Indian. And I was reminded about how often some people cosplay as us, not just because they dig our culture or they like our music. They cosplay as us because they get certain benefits by acting like us. And so I want to let you guys know that right now you can get this tune on Spotify. It is available absolutely everywhere. And I want you guys to check it out. This is the single version of the song, because the actual song is much, much longer. And we call this song Curry and the Bando. Here we go.
Black when it pays, gone when it weighs. To the tap here, put the 808 under it like it owes us money. Let's cook. Let's cook. Curry in the band, no spice in the pot. Everybody black when the benefit high. Curry in the band, no mask in the face. Borrowed, I struggled and ran with the plate. Black when it pays, gone when it weighs. Love our rhythm, don't want our pain. Curry in the band, no spice in the pot. Everybody black when the benefit high. Mask on the face, take that off. Yeah, they want the season and never the scars. Want the blue check, don't want the bars. Want the slang when the camera pop, but go corporate when the sirens drop. Want the rhythm, don't want the red line. Want the cool, don't want the headline. Want the cookout, want the vibe. Don't want the pain that made us survive. You ain't grow with a window shake where the rent was late. And the prayers had wait where grandma made one meal stretch like Jesus had a side job cutting checks. But now it's fam, sis, bro, y'all. Code switch quick when the numbers fall. Boys get thick when the crowd go black, then thin right out when it's time to act. That's not love, that's wardrobe. That's not kin, that's barcode. That's not roots, that's a rental. Whole fake life in a demo. No, you don't get to wear the skin like a jacket for a photo op. No, you don't get to clock right in when the culture got the motor high. Curry in the band, no spice in the pot. Everybody black when the benefit high. Curry in the band, no mask in the face. Borrowed, I struggled and ran with the plate. Black when it pays, gone when it weighs. Love our rhythm tune, why our pain. Curry in the band, no spice in the pot. Everybody black when the benefit high. Yeah, somebody check the box for emission. Turn identity into a business decision. Played in the paint, then sold the confession like fraud was a form of social progression. That ain't genius, that's scam with seasoning. That encourages convenient reasoning. You don't expose the game by robbing the grief, then sell the receipt like you suffer the beef. And don't get cute, this ain't anti-brown. I know who built when the doors came down. Immigrant hustle, respect to the bone, but don't plant your flag on somebody else's throne. Mine already don't mean you know this, bro. Different suitcase, different code. We can both know weight, we can both know lack, but that don't mean you know being black. Tablet talk to the 808, go hit like a courtroom date. Sit talk, cry like ancestral pain. Shane, I scream like a campaign. They don't get to cosplay, manipulate our pain. You're not FBA, here's what we've got to say. You want the sauce? Pay respect. You want the walk? Pay respect. You want the sound? Pay respect. You want the crown? Pay respect. Black ain't a costume, this ain't a sketch. In the pot, everybody black when the benefit hot. Curry in the band, no mask on the face. Borrowed, I struggled and ran with the plate. Black when it pays, gone when it weighs. Love our rhythm, don't want our pay. Curry in the band, no spice in the pot. Everybody black when the benefit hot. Culture ain't a costume, paint ain't a drop. Blackness ain't a coupon code. You're not invited to the cookout. You just stealing plates.
So that's the whole thing, people. That is the entire album. All right, people. That is it. That is it. Yeah, so yeah, Green's in the bathtub. For those of you who are asking, in that single cover, you have, let's just say, Kamala Harris, and let's also say Mindy Kaling and Mindy Kaling's brother, who cosplayed as black in order to get benefits in medical school. So curry and the bando, spice in the pot. Everybody black when the benefit high. So that is the entire album. That is the verdict. Of course, you know, the album drops May 1st, but you can get Curry and the Bando right now. It is available on Spotify. The entire album will be out, and also you can use it in TikTok and Instagram, all that. So that's that. So that's where we are. Steve says we need to gatekeep everything black, just like the rest of the world gatekeeps everything for their people. Absolutely. All right. Did I do you justice, Art? Did I do you justice? Curry and the bando, spice in the pot. Everybody black when the benefit high. Her wearing that culture shirt is on point. I hate hearing them say culture without people defining what culture is, or the culture. And you know, that's what I did, man. So I hope that y'all really got something out of it. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Thank you guys for rocking with me. This has been a 3-hour mega show, because we did the show, and of course then we did the listening party. I hope it was worth it. Just out of curiosity, who here is getting the bundle? I want to see who's getting the bundle today. Let me know, because I just discounted the bundle for today only. Today only, I have discounted the bundle because it is super valuable. So the bundle in and of itself, like the iPad Cheeks bundle, comes with 3 of my books. I think I'm doing Pitch, Close, Upsell, Repeat, The Real Black Agenda, and Sell It Like Jesus. Also, you're going to get the Real Black Agenda workbook, the digital book, the audio book, the graphic manifesto, a signed copy of the graphic manifesto poster. And so there's so many other goodies in that bundle that will continue to come. And then, of course, the VIP bundle, aka the Hindu Hennessy bundle, is going to also have everything in the bundle. Plus, you get, you know, VIP at any event that I'm at, anytime. That's what it is. Crew said I'll get the bundle next time I'm too broke. Listen, man, we could always work it out. Just send the super chat or send a cash app. It's all good. But yeah, also, if you go back through this video and you find there's literally 100 Easter eggs through the imagery, through the lyrics, if you find 50 Easter eggs and then email me the Easter eggs that you found, you know, I'll definitely hook you up with something special. So y'all already know this is the email. And yeah, man, I really appreciate y'all for being here. I really appreciate y'all rocking with me. I did not know. Oh, drop the link in the chat, big bro. Okay, yeah. So I put it there. Let me drop it one more time for y'all. So you will see that if you go to this link, and I'll put it up for you one more time. link.me/the business bully. If you click that link, you will see that there are the iPad Cheeks bundle and the Hindu Hennessy bundle. Both have been discounted today only. Make sure y'all get it. And also, we got like Afterpay, I think, and Klarna available as well. But album drops this Friday. I am beyond excited for it. Like, so many amazing things have happened. But I hope y'all dig it. Please feel free to you know, get on social media, talk about the listening party, talk about what, you know, your favorite song was. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you guys so much for rocking out with me. But again, that is the link, and I'm gonna leave it up there. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Really appreciate that. Crew, thank you for becoming a member. Brown Eyes, Floyd Rivers, Philip, Rita Chapman, Joe Button's voice coach, Couture Leotard, Teasy, A. Jones, Omega Main, FU2. Thank you so much for the super chats and the memberships. Feel free to you know, give memberships to a friend. You know, FU2 said, I just saw an IG vid of your Umar song. Oh yeah, no, it's out there. It's definitely out there. So make sure that y'all send the blessings up. But yeah, man, if y'all like it, feel free to tip. And also, don't forget, you can always use, if y'all don't want to do the super chat, you can always cash app $ the business bully. We are here for you. Hit your boy up, and let's keep rocking. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Peace. See y'all tomorrow. Oh, Jay said, whose podcast are you going on? Whoever will have me. This is kind of a controversial album, so we'll see what happens. Much love to y'all. Appreciate you. Couture said, Mr. Anderson, great job, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Get on. Let that wake up, get your mind right. Real talk, no fluff, no sidelines. We outside, bring the truth to the sunrise. D.A.M.N, yeah, we coming at the right time.
Dave Anderson Morning News. Black Hook Media. Morning Media just got dangerous.